Wow.
Welcome back to Love Over Glory, episode 69.
I was silent for that.
We're actually episode 63.
I forgot to unmute
Premature,
myself.
Miguel. Premature.
So only you guys got to hear my cringe.
Wow.
Thank God, I've been saved. I've been saved from the cringe. Everyone, look at Jowen. He's so cute. Okay, anyways, back down to the horse.
Yeah, they're making Shannon go like hog wild. I'm pretty sure like train whistles.
Awooga!
Yeah.
Pretty sure Shannon's eyes went out of her fucking skullet.
Yeah, he just looks so fucking cute. Gullet?
Skull. Like a
skull. Skullet.
Little eye sockies.
Ew.
Anyways.
Yeah, well, anyways, guys, welcome back.
We got horses.
It's time to play Barbie Horse Adventure.
Exactly,
Yay!
exactly. But yeah, before we actually do start it up, why don't we go into introductions? Oh shit, fuck. I mean, I have to go first. Yeah. I forgot that. Yeah, I said, oh shit, fuck. Yeah, so my name's Oh shit, fuck. Just kidding.
Right.
Nice to meet you, Oh shit, fuck.
Yeah.
So which is shit fuck your first and last name? Is it shit fuck or is shit fuck your first name?
Yes. All right.
Perfect.
But in all seriousness,
I wouldn't have it any other way.
My name's Jen. I'm going to be the DM for this session here. And if you are trying to look for me outside of Lagu, you can find me as Raptoriki on Instagram and Twitter.
Hello, I am Betsy. I'll be playing Macaria, and you can find me at BetsyXLee on Instagram.
Hello, I'm Shannon. I'm playing as Sterling, and you can find me as Shenanigans Arts pretty much everywhere.
I'm Miguel, playing 7. You can't find me.
Uh-huh.
And if you do, it's probably in the middle of the night.
Click on the button. Ew.
That's
horrifying. Okay. All right. Where's it at?
Where is it? We know what we need to
There it is.
do.
I found it.
There it is.
There we go.
That's when it's fully closed.
Anyways, Miata.
Hello, I'm Miata. I'll be playing Zoe, Druid. You can find me on most places as Mew Ninja. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Natalie. I play Jaren. You can find me on WhatNat on Instagram and most places too.
And Cyril. So yeah, we also have another player, Lily.
Cyril. She plays Cyril. She can be found on Machacha Lattes on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, she said she'll hop in VC. Or, I mean, she's in VC, but like she'll be able to talk later.
Mm-hmm. All right. So introductions are done. You guys ready for a recap?
Yes, please.
Recap.
Feed us.
Alrighty. Alright, so the last time we saw a party, they finally felt that their vacation had come to its conclusion. Some sadly packed up their stuff, knowing that they were going to miss the relaxation and the quiet moments of the beach, but others were a little more eager to get going, wanting to leave some conflicting emotions behind. But regardless, the party heads back to Phandalin. As they kind of switch mentally back from vacation mode to adventure mode, the party runs into some passerbys on horseback. What started as a quick, small little interaction between the travelers quickly turned into a confrontation between bandits hoping to score a quick mugging out of the party, but kind of to be expected, the robbers became the robbed, and the party murders them and takes their horses, naming them Cookie, Cream, and Cocoa. As the sun begins to set, creating long, growing shadows onto the road. The party collects themselves with their new animal companions. And what do they do next?
I can't believe we actually got all 3 horses.
Okay, you guys looking little bastards
We
there.
got so lucky.
No, that last one I thought left.
I know. I can't believe it came back. It's wild. Absolutely wild. I think we're setting up camp for the night, right?
I think so.
So who's holding on to the horses?
So Cyril's on a white and gray speckled horse. That is Cream. Seven has been his horse has been lassoed, and he's just sitting on top of it. He thinks he has control, but he really doesn't.
Yeah, and a cowboy hat, so clearly
and a cowboy hat, and he's riding a black and white horse. That's Cookies, and then right next to that horse, kind of nuzzling the black and white horse, is a brown horse with like a very black mane, and the stereotypical horse that you have.
What you think of as horse.
Horse.
Yes. And that is Coco, and nobody's riding that horse. It's just really affectionate to the black and white horse.
Oh, I see.
Cute.
Okay, cool.
Didn't Seven got his cowboy hat by looting one of the people that we killed, right?
Yes.
Oh, the captain?
Okay. Yeah, the captain.
The captain had a cowboy hat.
Wow.
And he really liked his horse.
He was living his Red Dead days.
We found didn't we find like a journal or something?
And he was living his red redemption life. And he really liked his horse. He had little drawings of it and everything.
That's cute.
We stole his life and his dreams.
Ellie, I think it was.
Oh, Ellie.
Yeah.
It didn't respond to Ellie though when we tried.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It was the white one, right? The white and gray?
The black and white.
Oh, the black and white one. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So
My horse.
Cookies. Okay.
All right.
Seven's very territorial about his horses. His horse? Singular?
His horse.
Yeah, we still have I think on horse we have half of a day left until we get to Phandalin, and it's already nighttime, so we should probably set up camp.
Yeah.
All right.
Now is Jaren's chance to do that new spell.
That's right.
Oh! Yo!
So, kind of seeing everyone kind of get ready to prep for our usual kind of nighttime setup, he he rubs his hands together and he casts Tiny Hut.
And I believe this is just a sphere of your color of choosing around a certain area. Hemisphere, yeah, like a top half. It's like a half dome. What color do you choose it to be?
I would go with a green.
Kind of matching the environment?
Yeah.
Okay, so that same kind of shade of green.
Is it in the middle of the path?
No.
Okay.
I assume that they kind of moved off to the side to kind of prep for nighttime, and so then he just kind of set it up there.
How big is the radius again?
It is a 10-foot radius, and it should fit 9 creatures of medium size or smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is quite handy.
Wait, does that mean that the horses can fit?
They're considered large.
Oh no, okay. So we'll have to keep an eye on the horses.
Last them on the tree.
Yeah, tie them around a tree.
Yeah. Easy enough to do.
I'm assuming Cyril would be able to do that. So Sterling could probably try and help. I don't know if he has the best animal handling though.
Yeah, Cyril does not and actually proceeds to do so in preparation for getting ready for the night.
After he casts that, Jaren is gonna be like, "All right, guys. No need to worry about sleeping in the forest now.
What a wonderful trick.
What?
That you have learned.
It's green.
Yeah, from the outside of you guys, he just made a dome.
I know. What is this? Can we walk? Sterling like is holding out his hands. Like, can we walk through it? He's like slowly approaching.
So as you kind of like approach your hand, and just when feel like you're just gonna about to like touch like the surface of this dome, your hand passes through.
I imagine Sterling put a lot of his weight because he thought that he could just like touch it.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys just see him kind of fall into the green sphere.
And then when he falls in, you actually can't see him as he goes in.
Sterling's dead.
And the atmosphere inside is comfortable and dry.
Mm-hmm.
So Sterling, who's in there?
Can people hear sounds on the outside?
You can hear stuff. I believe.
But like, can sounds from the inside travel outwards?
I think they can, but you would have to check the spell.
It doesn't say anything about sound, so I don't know.
This is, I believe, it's a visual like and protection spell, so I think sound does travel through the dome.
Okay, so you guys hear Sterling go "Ah!" as he falls, he like, trips into it.
Just bleat.
Just imagine if sound didn't come out, it'd be like a cut off scream.
He's gone forever.
Makaria just like calmly walks in.
Yeah, without even knowing what it is. Wow.
Is there anything like in
Not
here?
a bubble.
Doesn't sound like
No,
from
it's empty.
Yeah, from your perspective, you are just on the grass of the area that the dome is inside. And you look outside, or actually you look where the dome is, and it's almost kind of like looking through glass, where you can kind of vaguely still see it, but you see everybody else.
Huh.
Wow, fascinating.
This is so weird. Sterling like sticks one hand out of it and waves.
You just see like out of the green, there's just Sterling's hand and it's waving. You just see the hand that's waving.
I feel like Seven would probably think that Sterling's being eaten.
Yeah, now what's he gonna do about it?
He's gonna fireball.
No!
Oh my gosh.
Here, I was just kidding.
I'm like, this is fine.
He would just say audibly, Sterling's been eaten.
We're not eaten, it's just an illusion. Goodness. And Makaria like just starts setting up stuff or continues setting up inside this dome.
Sterling's gonna do the same. Yeah, it's empty. It's just it's like a little. It still is the same. Like it's just grass.
It's
We just have a big
it can be
umbrella
dimly
over
lit.
us.
Okay. Dimly
There's
lit.
light in there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Alexa.
Alexa, turn on the lights. That's so neat.
Wow.
That's such a cool spell.
Yeah.
Like, Jaren has provided useful.
He finally proved his use.
Well, I don't trust it. It's like a big slime.
Is he like?
Yeah.
He's still outside of the bubble.
Yeah. He's on the horse. Oh wait, no, you guys tied him. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
tied. You're just sitting on the horse that's tied on
Yeah,
the
he never got off.
Seven is fine in here. Come on. Sterling's gonna call out from inside the bubble.
The hand starts gesturing towards.
Yeah, you see he's like beckoning you over.
you.
Yeah. Sterling beckons you.
This monster is playing tricks. How disgusting.
Oh. You know what? We might get a peaceful night's sleep if Seven's not gonna be in here.
Quickly, bar him from going in!
Did Jaren come in yet?
He's about going right now.
Seven, you watch as your party, one by one, starts entering the weird, strange dome monster.
Or would they all willingly want to get eaten? This is so sad.
It's been a long day. I'm just gonna rest. If Seven wants to stay outside, that's fine with me.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you guys put all your your bedrolls into this little sphere. I do want to point out it's a little crowded with 5 people, both of medium humanoid size, all in a 10-foot radius sphere, which is you do know that you guys are about, what was it, like 5 feet? So just half of the sphere is just one of you guys laying down.
Oh my god!
So this
I'm
is
just
a
kidding.
cuddle
Everyone
puddle.
has to lay in the same
It's
direction.
like
We're
no one touch me.
So,
Someone huddles up around the edge.
Yeah.
if Seven comes in, he's sleeping at our feet, right?
Yes.
Not coming in.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
That's clearly a trap.
I
This is like camping. Like camping in a small tent.
Puddle puddle. We're all little spoons and big spoons. Everyone's spooning.
Except for Makaria. Makaria's like, she puts like a stick and pushes whoever's closest away.
Be honest, it's like comfy. It's comfy.
Yeah, it's comfortable. It is like when you have the thermostat at the exact perfect temperature.
I don't need to be some fuzzy and warm thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
We'll all be pretty warm when we're cuddling.
I feel like Zoe can transform into a smaller animal. Just
I very much could if you'd like for more space.
I know.
Is it comfortable to sleep like that though?
I think after I lose concentration, it might go away.
Oh,
it does. Yeah, she'll pop in the middle of her sleep. She'll pop back.
Yeah.
She was like,
Oh,
yeah.
Dang.
That's interesting. I didn't know how that worked.
It does require concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair. That makes sense. Most spells do. Sterling's gonna before going to sleep, he's going to work on filing down some of that silver.
In the limited space of the dome or outside?
If there's enough room to comfortably sit, actually it might be a little tight, huh?
Yeah.
Sit crisscross leggy in the corner.
Yeah, you'll just sit crisscross.
What if you're like your body was
in
half
corner.
in and half out?
That would be fine, because, I mean, it wouldn't be for too long. You'd probably only work on it for, like, a couple hours.
Yeah.
Where's Seven sleeping? Just on the
He's
horse?
on top of the horse.
Oh my god. Yeah, well, while Sterling's doing
he's
this, you'll just
keeping
kind of
watch.
sit halfway.
Yeah. So, yeah, so as you guys do your nightly rituals to get ready for bed, and some still working on others, stuff that needs to be done, you guys start, pretty much start going to bed. I do want to ask, just for the sake of asking, is anybody wanting to stay up for a night watch, or are they just going to be like, all right, time to all sleep?
I think Jared's gonna stay up a little bit. He's still, this spell is kind of
This
newer
one-
to him,
Yeah.
so he's not quite sure how much he needs to concentrate on it.
He himself doesn't know.
Yes.
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 Yeah, I don't know how much Makaria fought last time, but I think she is gonna sleep first.
All right. Good enough to know.
If Sterling were to stay up, would he be able to get all the silver that he needs by himself?
If he's staying up, Jaren will help him, but that depends.
Yeah,
If
with the
he's-
two of you, you can
Oh, I
get
guess
it
that
done.
works. Sterling
Yeah.
will ask, "Hey, Jaren, if you're not doing anything, can you mind helping me with this
Sure.
just for a little while?"
And he's just gonna scooch over next to you.
You step on someone as you walk over.
Step over everyone.
Yeah. Ow! Wait! Ow!
Watch.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much easy enough to do as you spend like a few hours working on it. Yeah. 7, are you gonna go to sleep or are you kind of staying watch as well? Since you are outside of the dome.
He'd probably stay on watch for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
He's the sheriff of this place. You know, he has
Yeah.
his cowboy
Yeah.
hat. He has
Alright.
his trusty steed.
Alright. Can I have you make a perception check?
I don't know. You
I'm not
can.
asking.
Okay. Yes, mommy. Yes, mommy.
I believe Pinguini said, I don't know, can you?
It's time for the DM to stand
Yo.
for Dommy Mommy.
As the sheriff, I am very perceptive.
He is alert, and I do want to point out both you, Sterling, and Jaren, when you guys are kind of filing around, kind of chatting, you look over at 7, and he looks like he is alert. He is looking around. He actually looks like he's doing a pretty good job of a night watch. He is super attentive.
Oh my god, we're getting Serious 7 already?
I know.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I wonder
I
what.
don't think I've ever seen
A
this
little bit of
Sound ain't
drool
big
comes
enough.
down his face. It's just a little
Focus.
bit.
Pure focus.
Yeah, he's so focused he doesn't realize he's drooling.
Ew.
Jane's like, I wonder what he's focusing on.
Ew.
I imagine his head, like the bird heads, like does like because they can turn their heads a lot. He's just doing like a swivel, like panorama, like rotation of his head to watch the area.
I imagine that would look kind of freaky.
Owl turn thing.
Yeah.
His head does a full
Oh
360.
god. Is he getting possessed?
I feel like they both like turn away.
Yeah. They don't want to look at that. I'm like,
Yeesh.
Yeesh. I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
All right. So as time comes by, or passes by, Jaren and Sterling, you guys are coming towards the end of finally dying, the last of the silver. 7's continuing his night watch. The rest of you are all fast asleep, or as much as you guys want to sleep for.
As they are kind of putting the last of the silver dust into some sort of, are you putting it in a pouch or a vial?
Sterling's got vials with his herbalism kit.
Okay. While they're like kind of putting it into the vial, Jaren's like, what are you gonna use all this for anyways?
There's a lot of uses for powdered silver. There's a lot of spells that could come in handy, and I'd rather be prepared if possible.
Fair.
Thanks for helping me do this though, because this would have taken me a lot longer if it was just me.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I was up anyways, so might as well, you know?
Thanks. And he kind of tucks, he puts the vials back into his bag, and then he's gonna get ready for bed. Or actually, like, get settled in. Time to spoon. No, he doesn't say that. He doesn't say that.
To Jaren. Holy fuck.
Oh,
I can't
man.
believe he
Sterling
said that.
is great.
That was clearly me saying that. You guys suck.
He was just so sleepy that he didn't realize he said it out loud.
No.
Out loud.
Stop.
Oh my
You guys are
goodness.
the worst.
You dog.
Did he actually say that?
No,
Like,
he
or
didn't. That
quietly?
was literally just me saying time to spoon.
Oh.
Sure.
He didn't say
Jaren would
that.
have been like, we already like ground up all the spoons. Like,
Stupid. No.
Oh my god.
No, he's just gonna get settled in and try to sleep. Try not to think about how freaking close he is to everyone. I don't think they've ever slept that close to each other before, like any of them.
I think usually they
No.
spread out.
Yeah, they're usually pretty
I
spread.
do want to point out Mikara is taking most of the space. Like,
Oh, she's
'cause, like-
taller.
She like, kicked everyone
no,
away.
no, she's not taller. She's just made sure nobody is around her.
Oh, that's fair.
I feel
Oh,
like
she's
Cyril would
short.
also have space too.
Yeah. So I want to say,
I-
yeah, between the two elves, the space is even more limited. Yeah,
Really?
Ikaria's quite small. She's only she's the same height as Jaren, or a little taller.
Oh, that's right. She's small.
Yeah.
You
So I'm
have
just
tall
saying,
energy.
I'm just the elves are just taking up more space.
Can we even like lay down?
Yeah, you can.
You can? Okay. We just
I have
This
to
is
like have a leg over
uncomfy.
somebody.
We're just close.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
close.
like
You call
you lay
close?
down.
You close.
Yeah. Bro, I can imagine
I
you know,
think-
Sterling laying down and one of his foot is outside the dome and it's kind of cold.
I feel like once they like all start settling down, I think Jaren's not even gonna realize how close he is to Sterling until they like lay down.
Mhm. Man, I can't believe he's burning up.
Yo.
Is Jaren burning up, bro? Hey, yo.
I
You're
think
hot
when he
as
realizes,
rocks.
yeah, he's gonna be like, and lay on his back instead of his side.
Can we
Scandalous.
can fully see outside the dome, right?
Yeah.
So we can see the sky?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Sterling's also going to be laying on his back looking
And
at
then
the stars.
I do want to point out it's a little overcast today.
Aw, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he'll take a look at what little peeks he can of the
Hmm.
stars as he's falling asleep.
All right. 7. Do you continue to watch or are you going to fall asleep eventually?
I'll eventually fall asleep.
All right.
But the sheriff stays vigilant.
Stairs. Okay. He is going to stay vigilant as long as he physically possibly can, which is probably about like maybe another hour or so until he falls asleep. And as all of you fall asleep and taking your rest, some a little bit more risky than others. But I do want to point out as sleep comes to you, 7. You feel this great sense of something stirring inside you. It starts small, somewhere in your chest, but it slowly spreads to your shoulders, your hips, your limbs, and finally to your head.
Death comes.
You feel this cold shock connect to your mind. Like somebody just woke you up with splashing cold water on you. All your senses just come alive. You can hear, smell, see more than you've been able to experience before. And you think, I felt this before. It's like someone like one of your earliest memories that you can like muster. The fear of being in survival mode for so long and the adrenaline of your fight or flight instincts kind of back before you met the party. But as you sit on this feeling more, somewhere in your subconscious is telling you it's a little more than that. You open your eyes and you feel taller, stronger, sharper than before. You feel like that you were once this little small bird thing. Whatever that little bird thing that you were, it's nothing to who you are at this very moment. You look around and you're in this dark void and you feel like there's something there with you, something familiar, but you can't seem to see it. But whatever is out there, it's been with you. It's something that you have this feeling that it can help you see through the darkness. Before you can even attempt to find out what that is, you feel all that strength you've been feeling start to fade and fade quickly. and it makes you feel small and weak and honestly a little sad. Um, this quick shock is able enough to stir you awake as you lie there on the back of your horse.
I think he'd fall off the horse.
Yeah, falling down, you kind of tumble off the horse, and you just sit there staring at the sky between the leaves of the trees, feeling the cold night air and the sense of something missing. All that you could think about is that strength and wanting to see what was inside that void.
Hmm. All right. You know what? Seven. He's gonna clutch his bag and try to go back to sleep.
All right. Out of curiosity, I would say you falling off the horse. Um, Zoe, with your passive perception, you probably would have heard that.
Switch in the air and look up.
When you kind of take a look around, you see kind of towards where the noise was, and where Seven once was sitting on the back of the horse, he's no longer there.
I look around for him.
Yeah, you kind of quickly get up, and it doesn't take you long as you see his feathered hands over the back of the horse, trying to lug himself back on. Can I have you make an insight check for me?
Zoe, right?
Yeah, Zoe. Yeah.
Insight for
Zoe.
me is a +5. Let me
Mhm.
get to the roll channel again.
I don't have any pluses.
Yeah, maybe you should be more insightful.
God. I gotta read a
Yeah,
book.
just get good, Seven.
Oof, I still
Okay.
rolled terribly though.
It looks like he just kind of had a nightmare, and kind of fell off the horse, but he looks fine now. Maybe a little shaken.
Doesn't look like the horse is gonna step on him either, so I'm presuming he's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, he's chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Settles back down.
Seven, as you try to go back to sleep, and it's a little hard to do so because every time you close your eyes, that same kind of rethinking and reliving what was that dream that you just had. And it's something that you just can't get your mind off of.
It's just literally the same dream.
And you're not reliving the dream. It's just
Okay.
kind of like
The
reflecting.
feeling of
your
it.
mind keeps coming back to what you remembered from that dream.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, but eventually sleep comes back to you, and I do want to point out you don't have a dream this time. So that was just the one little strange occasion. Weird. Why was that? Huh, interesting. But your next sleep, actually, in fact, you don't have a dream this time. So, but you do sleep. And eventually, as the sun starts to rise in the new morning, everyone starts waking up one by one as you go, as the night was fairly peaceful. Nothing too strange seemed to happen.
The horses are still there.
You want to take a look?
Yeah, I do.
I think they tied up by 7, right?
No. So when you take a look, you do not see the horses.
Uh-oh.
As you realize, they are just on the other side of the tree.
Oh. Sterling sits up and goes, oh, okay. Why do you do this to me?
Yeah, because it's funny.
Not my Barbie horse adventure.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Everything seemed to be fine.
He gave me a heart attack.
Yeah?
I'm like, great, another battle. Let's go. Bring it on. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Makari wakes up and stretches. She's like, I'm comfortable. That was nice sleep.
Actually took up half of the space.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Such a comfy sleep.
She's
Sterling's
the
been just like
perfect amount
planking
of
in the middle.
room.
Yeah. I do want to point out, like, you guys definitely have slept outside, so it's not that uncomfortable. It's just you guys were sleeping on some pretty nice beds before, and this is, oh boy, kind of missing that vacation.
Yeah. At least the thing is warm. The tech.
Yeah, it was
It's true.
really comfortable.
It's been cold. Been getting colder recently too. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's nice. Very nice.
Noise. Alrighty. I do want to point out, the dome is probably like an hour away before just dispelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think by now Jaren is pretty much
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, asks Zoe for some berries.
Hands out berries. Here you go.
Much appreciated.
She just expects the berries from Zoe now.
Just, all right, time for my breakfast. Free food.
Sheesh.
I deserve this.
She's like, thanks.
Easy enough to do.
Mhm.
Running
Sure.
out of
Create a
turkey
5-foot
brush.
cube and walk through it. 5-foot cube of water and walk through it. There we go. I missed a word.
There you go. We got there in the end. All right, as you all start kind of getting ready for the morning, the horses are just casually grazing, and Seven's still kind of laying on the back of the horse. I do want to point out, Seven, this was the most comfortable thing you've slept on, but you've slept on a rock, so I
That is
guess
true.
kind of on
and
par
it's
for you.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
better
shoulder
than the
kind of
rock.
hurts a little bit from falling off the horse last night, but yeah.
Should I fix up my cowboy hat? Get
Yeah.
back on that horse. Or
Yeah,
make,
you
wait, I'm
already
still on it,
won.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sit up.
He's not gonna use his legs ever again.
Who
um
needs legs when you have horse?
Horse. You're just still tied up with the horse being on it. You're lucky that the horse that you have is very gentle and just doesn't seem to mind that you're on it.
Lucky.
Yeah.
This is skill.
Okay, sure.
Luck.
Yeah.
I don't need luck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a natural.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to do as you guys are preparing to head on off for the rest of your travels?
We should probably figure out how we're gonna use the horses. Because we only have 3. So if we're traveling with the 3, 2 per horse?
I can probably be something. I don't know that I need one unless I run out of.
We travel faster if we ride the horses instead of walking.
Yes, but I was saying I could just be a horse.
Oh, can you turn into a horse?
How long
they-
is wild shape again? I think.
Let me look at the hours.
Yeah, let me. I'll quickly look.
Dude, if you could turn into a horse, that's crazy.
It's also large. I have to see if I can do large
you
yet.
can do
Oh.
horse.
Okay.
I will say you can
Number
do
of
a
hours
horse.
equal to half my druid level rounded down. So for level 5,
so
2 hours.
2 hours, yeah. So you can be 2 hours of a horse.
Whoa.
I want to point out, It's about a 6-hour drive. Or not drive.
Drive.
Ride.
Road
There you
trip.
go.
Driving these horses.
The drive in these horses.
Start the horses, guys.
Yeah.
What kind of
Rubber
fuel do they
engines.
take?
Hey, at least they're horse powered.
Alright.
We got 3 horsepower.
You need to calm down.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Taking this
Yeah.
too far.
Yeah, we can do 2 per horse otherwise. That way I can
Yeah.
save them in case we run into more trouble.
True. It would be more helpful to use it for a battle if we happen to run against some more rude folks on the road. Those guys
Indeed.
were we were treating them so nice too. I can't believe they did that. Rude.
That's how they get you.
I
All
wonder
right.
what set them off. I blame 7.
What?
Nothing. So 2 per horse.
Yeah, so who's going where? I know Mikaria wanted to kind of approaches the brown horse, Coco. Does Mikaria want to be the one holding the reins or the one like a passenger? Because if Mikaria wants to be the one holding the reins, make an animal handling check.
Ooh,
Which one is 7 on?
Who's ridden a
The
horse?
cookie and cream one, no?
Yeah, you're on Cookie and Dream. You're just still tied up
Wait,
to
no,
that
wait.
tree.
Is,
With
she,
that horse.
is he on
What's her
cream
name?
or cookie? Because those are 2 separate
He's on-
horses.
Wait, there's
He's
two
on
separate ones?
Yeah,
Isn't it
Cyril
black and
is
white?
This cookie
Yeah.
is the one that's black and white, and then cream is the one that's
Yeah.
mostly like white and a little bit gray.
Mhm.
So which one was he on?
He's on Cookie.
Cookie.
Mind your business.
Wasn't that Cyril's?
All right. No, that's Cream.
Oh shit! I'm getting them all mixed up. Okay.
Dang,
Ba-dum-bum-bum. So, Mikaria, good enough. You know, this is like a horse is like a servant. You know, you just have to have the right class with it, and it's easy enough to do. It's just a simple horse. So you kind of get up on it, and you know, it's easy enough to do. And you kind of watch Cyril, kind of, and what she does with it. So you're kind of, and you're quick with learning things on your feet. So yeah, you, sure enough, you're doing well on this horse. So Cyril, I imagine you also going on to your horse, the Cream, and you hop on, untie it as well. So the only horse currently right now that's tied to the tree is Cookie, with just 7 on it, holding the reins like he's doing something.
I am doing something. What do you mean, like? The weather is fair today.
Let me check my animal handling. Sterling has +2 to animal handling. That's it. I've also never rode a horse before.
Alright, come on, Sterling.
I
I'll show
think-
you the ropes.
I
I just have a
Right.
5. I'm not particularly trained in it. So wherever I end up is fine.
I'm a natural.
all right. Sterling's gonna hop on Cookie,
Onto 7's horse.
7's horse.
So
Somebody
you-
has to make sure 7 doesn't go fucking
So you
bananas.
hop on to 7's horse. 7, you feel the horse shift its weight a little bit as Sterling hops right here up behind you.
7 turns around and looks at Sterling and says, "What'd you eat?"
Sheesh.
Sheesh. That's a little rude. I actually haven't eaten anything this morning.
Well, good. Clearly, you need that.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Dang.
Damn.
I'm not sure Cookie liked the weight that was just added on.
Sterling just looks like every sentence 7 says, Sterling's looking more and more sad.
Make an insight check, Sterling.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Give me a second. 21. Holy shit.
Whoa.
He's
I don't know.
so
Something about 7. He's just a little sharper today. I don't know. Maybe he had a bad dream.
tell. I
Yeah.
can tell he's fucking snarky.
Yeah. He's extra snarky today.
Yeah. Maybe if you were like me, you'd be better overall.
My god.
Don't worry,
Did-
so I could show you the ropes.
Did something happen last night? Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay? Did something happen?
Yeah, I slept on this horse. We bonded.
Oh.
While
Okay.
7 seems like he's
Sterling
not
is
telling you the
asking-
full truth.
While they're asking that,
Mhm.
can Jaren go over to untie the horse from the tree?
Yeah, you can. Easily to do enough.
And I'm gonna see if he overhears.
Make a perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sterling, that's 7. It seems like what he say is pretty believable. It just feels like he's leaving out something.
I
Just
got
a little
18.
something.
Dang, everyone's fucking.
You catch like the tail end of that conversation. And you're like, you're getting also the vibes that 7's a little snarkier today. He's also bonded with that horse. He's just
Oh.
bonded. He just bonded.
Mine.
Yeah.
I ought to brand this horse lady.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You
goodness.
don't need to do that.
Huh?
That's
Well,
so mean.
Well,
I mean,
Mhm.
I also do have to admit the horse is already branded.
you can just
Double
rebrand it.
branding.
It's
I
the
got a brand
breeder.
over
It's
the
the breeder
brand.
who brands the horse.
The horse?
Yeah, the breeder brands the horse.
Do they all have the same brand?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, they grew up together.
Um,
That's probably why they're that one came back, because they were so close.
Wow.
Coco.
Makari is like, Zoe, you can ride with me if you would like.
I guess that leaves Jaren to go with Cyril.
Everybody goes, not Jaren.
Last pick.
No! Oh my god.
The Jaren curse continues.
Last one to get Jaren's a rotten egg.
No.
Oh, poor Jaren.
Dang.
Well,
Barely even started the
You
morning.
see, if the horses weren't already claimed by at least one person already, Sterling would have invited Jared on his horse. But y'all were too quick to grab your horsies.
Makari is just thinking, Zoe might be more useful if we get into a fight. Or
She
get
went.
separated.
Yeah, she says she knows survival. She's good in a fight. She turns into a bear. Who knows? Maybe she's also just can turn into a horse if this horse becomes a problem.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, I got Makari's mindset already. Alrighty, yeah. So as you guys pair up, Jaren, you awkwardly go over to Cyril, realizing that you're the only one left.
He's like, hey Cyril, mind if I catch a ride with you?
What if Cyril also denies him?
Sure.
Sheesh.
She
He'd
just
be
kind of
so
looks at
sad.
you, smiles a little bit, and says, "Sure."
All right, clamber on up there.
All right. Vikari, you don't need to, but Cyril and whoever is doing who's has the reins for Cookie, which I'm assuming is 7,
Me. I got the
make
hat. so
animal
clearly-
handling checks.
Can I assist with that?
Like, hold
No.
his hands
Yeah.
if he lets
well,
them.
Nope.
Yeah.
I won't let you. I will not let you.
So you're not going to get advantage for
Oh my
that.
God.
Sounds like
I
something
hate
Seven would do.
this so much.
Welcome to Seven's horse riding. See how this goes.
Seven's horse adventure. Oh, actually, you know what? That's fine.
Okay, so as you guys start moving out, oh, and I need Cyril's ones as well for animal handling.
Like a baby.
Wait, out of Makaria and Zoe is Makaria the one that's riding
Makaria-
the horse or handling the
Yeah,
horse?
I already got her animal handling check when she interacted with the horse.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yep. I'm just useful in case.
Oh, yeah.
Imme-
Hey,
she
you know what?
immediately got the respect of the horse.
She really did. She really did. She went. I'm the king. The king and the horse. Sorry.
No. Instinct was the difference between a king and his horse.
Sorry. Sorry.
Man, can't believe we're gonna go catch the Hokyoku.
Well, anyways, but as you guys roll on out, pretty much one of the reasons why Seven is handling this horse extremely well is that the horse is basically listening to what the other horses do. They are herd animals, and while the other two are in control, Cookies is a very tame horse, very gentle in nature, and she just wants to be part of the herd. So she just follows along. Seven thinks he's in control. He's at least not
I
speaking the
know
horse.
I'm in control.
So for now, it seems fine. I do want to point out, here's a little proposition for you guys. It's going to be as walking down this path with these horses, it's going to take about 6 hours to get to town. But if you want to, you can actually run the horses and cut that time in half, so it'll only be 3 hours. But if you do so, you
Whoa.
do need to all make another animal handling check to see if you can control these horses while they're on the run.
Oh gosh. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, up to the drivers.
Mhm.
Yeah, up to drivers. Y'all must talk amongst yourself.
About what? The order?
No, if
If
you,
you guys
want to
wanna run the
run
horses.
instead of,
Yeah,
but
we're
if you run,
running.
you have to do another animal handling check to make sure that you can
Of
control
course.
them while they're running.
Of course we're running.
If
Okay.
Cyril runs the horse, I'm gonna help or assist if I can.
Seven, will you let me assist you, if I can,
Assist with what?
with the?
What do you know about it? You don't have a
handling the
cowboy
horse.
hat.
I have my own hat. I think that's good enough.
Oh, you have a point.
They're very similar style hats. They're close enough. They're
You're
like
telling
hat,
me you're
they're
a
like hat
cowboy?
brothers.
Are you a cowboy? All along?
Yeehaw.
I want to be a cowboy, baby. Sterling does not say that. It's
Sterling just
no,
said that.
fucking-
Holy
no,
shit.
stop.
No.
It's the fucking TikTok audio. Was it? Or no, that was that a Vine? Anyways,
I believe
Yeah.
Sterling's quitting TikToks.
I know, it's-
Yeah, I can't believe
I
it.
have a problem.
So we have one vote to run.
Yeah.
What does Makaria and Cyril want to do? Walk or run?
Will you let me help as a fellow cowboy?
Yes, if that is, I didn't realize your hat was also a cowboy hat. So I guess you might have some idea of what you're doing.
All right.
So
Sounds
you're
good.
you're on thin ice.
Okay. I like how every
One
time that
slip
they
and
could
you're off the
potentially
horse.
have a anytime they could potentially have a wholesome moment, Seven always makes it weird.
Yeah, he does. So what I mean by running is you can cut the travel time in half. So instead of being 6 hours, 6 hours, it would only be 3 hours.
Okay, yeah, Carl will try to gallop.
Alrighty. So that's 2 for run. Cyril, the most experienced. Would you want to run the horse?
Why do I feel like Seven wouldn't even
All
wait?
right.
He would just
So-
go.
I need all 3 of you to make animal handling checks. I would say Cyril gets advantage. Jaren, out of curiosity, how would you help Cyril with this run? Like, kind of like make sure your balance is right and you're going with the motion of the horse so it's not awkward for both of you?
Yeah, and he's going to try to not, as the horse is, if it starts like running, he is gonna try not to like tug on Cyril too much or like pull her in a weird direction.
Yeah. All right. So he's being like very conscious about where he.
Yeah.
Sterling, how would you help Seven control this horse?
He'll do
Yes,
similarly to Jaren, where he's just gonna try to like move with the horse so that they're not bouncing in an awkward way. But he's also gonna be ready to grab the reins if something happens with that.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no!
That's a rough advantage, but I will give it to you. Makaria, unless Zoe wants to aid in some way, you would have a flat roll.
I feel like she knows what she's doing, but I could assist if.
Yeah, so you guys will all try to assist. So
Yeah, who says?
will give you guys a very tentative advantage, but you roll with on animals to see how well you control these horses to make them gallop.
You say, do I roll with advantage?
Yes. Pretty much everybody who has rein.
Oh
Alright,
gosh.
Alright.
Do I roll again?
Yeah, just roll again.
Okay.
So you're beating a 12. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So okay. All right. So as you guys start galloping, and I do want to point out, for the most part, it starts off pretty well. You guys start galloping, and you guys are picking up pace, and I do want to point out it is nerve-wracking for you guys, like super nerve-wracking, because this is your first time on a horse. Now you're galloping. Holy shit, this guys is kind of terrifying. And for the most part, both Seven and Mikaria, you guys have fairly okay controls. The horses are basically doing most of the work. They're trained to be on the path, and they kind of know better to stay on the path. Cyril, you start this gallop, and for the most part, you have really good control with this horse, and your head
Jared's first time
memorized.
on a horse.
Yeah, it's Jared's first time on the horse. He's grabbing on for dear life, but this is not what bothers Cyril. She starts getting those memories of back when she was riding a horse and her younger days, and this kind of affects her a little bit emotionally. So much so that she's starts hesitating with herself, and she tenses up, and the horse feels this tenseness. Jaren, you can actually feel it with like you tensing up and holding her. You kind of feel her body kind of like go stiff with tension, and pretty much with all of the riders just kind of stiffening up causes the horse itself to also feel that tension. And the rest of you guys watch as Cream, Cyril, and Jaren just take off, continuing like way faster than you guys. And as it kind of gets like about, I want to say 20 feet ahead of you guys, the horse just dig its feet like right into the ground and basically starts dipping its head and starts with one buck. I need you guys to make
my
acrobatics
God.
Oh no!
my god.
checks to make sure you guys do not fall
Check
off
to
this
not
horse.
buck.
Yeah, so
All the horses or just some?
just Cream. The
Okay.
ones who are on Cream.
Yeah, just Cyril
I got
and
17.
Jaren.
Okay.
Oh shit! Yo, he gripping so hard.
So basically,
You got that gorilla grip.
basically, what ends up you guys saving you, and this bucking motion
Holy
kind of
shit.
snaps Cyril's mind back to reality as the head starts dipping down. And from your training with horses, you know that when a horse bucks, you want to lean back so it doesn't cause the horse momentum to kick you off. So almost instinctively, you kind of push your way back. And Jaren, you're kind of like holding on to her. You start leaning. You're having a death grip onto Cyril.
Her leaning back just makes him lean back.
And both of you just like lock your legs onto the horse's body, and the horse kind of gives a little bit of a buck, and it like lands down, and it gives another buck, and you guys are holding on. And the two of you guys are just watching like this, like two bucks, almost looking like a rodeo in front of you, and the other horses kind of stop and whinny a little bit, but for the most part, they seem pretty calm. And eventually after the 2 bucks and the horse like awkwardly tensing and Cream like pacing and whinnying and kind of moving her head, she eventually calms down. But you guys luckily weren't able to get bucked off of the horse. But yeah,
Get
the
bucked.
horse got a little freaked out.
Macaria pets her horse, Coco, and she's like, well, glad that didn't happen to us.
Jaren is just gripping Cyril even like tenser.
Sterling calls out, "Hey, are you guys okay?" As they're like
We're
catching up.
good.
7 says, looks like you guys needed cowboy hats.
Seems like we picked the superior horse. So maybe
Looks
we
like we have superior
shouldn't.
hats.
Kind of pet the horse and you calm it down. Yeah, this whole experience, Cyril, kind of shook you up a little bit, and in more of an emotional rather than a physical way.
Maybe it's better to not gallop then?
We did fine. What are you talking about?
Does this happen often for horses?
I have no idea.
Well, I suppose we should stay just trot or something for now.
Yeah, let's take it easy.
Yes. Cyril
Definitely
said,
don't want anyone getting hurt along the way.
all right, Cyril, we can just take it easy for now.
Mm-hmm. And
It's okay.
That's really good.
He isn't.
Cyril at Jerwin.
So yeah, basically guys a little shaken up, and you'll notice that like both Cyril and Jaren, you kind of feel the adrenaline of what just happened, because it literally happened in a matter of seconds, and your hand's still a little trembling from it. But you kind of bring the horse back to it and back to a trot, and you kind of again taking your lead, and this time a little bit more tense or a little cautious with the horse handling. And the rest of you guys do follow in. I won't make you guys have to make animal handling checks for this, but for the most part, the travel seems to be safe as now. Is there anything you guys wish to discuss while you guys are traveling?
No.
No?
So,
You guys wanna sit there and
yeah.
occupy-
Gripping for his life.
Should I do this while she's driving?
I don't see
Do
why
it.
not.
Yeah, why not?
Mm.
She's trapped. She can't run away.
True.
Well, gets the
Can't-
horse to flip me off and then drive like the wind.
What are our plans for the town?
Indeed, there is much to consider in that regard when we get back.
I just want the what's his name? I already forgot that. Dumb
Nesnar.
drow. Yes.
Sildar, Nesnar, Gundren, and one
Is
of
it-
these.
Wait, which one was Nundro? Was that the brother?
Yeah.
The one
Okay,
in the
Nesnar.
prison
That's
Nesnar is the
Nesnar.
prisoner. Okay.
Nesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see him executed.
Woo.
Like,
Hmm.
you know, quickly.
Quickly.
If not already. I don't know if that's a common thing in the town, but
That I am unsure of. I am still concerned with that gentleman we let go with the undead and all, and I do notice a certain similarity between the way your spells look and certain things that unbalance the laws of nature.
well, magic comes in all, types and they do reflect off each other. So maybe you're just sensing like something similar.
Hmm. As I haven't seen you do anything that particularly alters any of that balance, I
No,
just would like
no.
you to know that I've noticed, so I will be watching.
Well, I mean, I would be greatly appreciated that you are taking such close eyes on me.
Does she bat her lashes?
Yes. I am quite flattered you think so highly of my skills.
I take that as a compliment.
I nod back. Fair. Hmm. She thinks, I do not wish to judge you when you haven't done anything yet, so that would be unfair.
But yes, that must, for my safety, he needs to be dealt with.
I see. In what manner do you think you might deal with him?
Well, I wouldn't want to unfairly kill him if the brothers haven't, had their case yet, since he did torture them.
This is true, and he does need to be punished for his deeds, so you would know more about your culture's practices in that regard than I could ever guess.
Yes, and that
Oh.
mayor is quite sketchy.
Indeed. Sketchy, you say?
Quite.
How
She's
close
like,
are
Took me a
all of
while
us?
to learn that one, I will
she's like,
say.
wow, Zoe's initiating something. She wants to be my friend.
Aw.
Aw.
The friendship
Gonna attempt
starting.
on my life. Friendship.
Oh my god. I can't believe Vicaria's making a friend before Jaren.
Aw.
Oh my god. Wait, no, it's
Aw.
not friendship
Concern is
until Zoe tries
reassured.
to stab Makaria.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Just
Gotcha.
like something's happening.
Oh, if I see her messing with a corpse and it's starting to come up off the ground, that's when I'm gonna have a problem.
I feel like Makaria's like getting excited. She's like, could this be a threat to my life?
Oh my god. Say less.
The start of friendship.
Oh my god.
But she
Oh,
knows. She knows I'm watching. That's. I got my point across, I think, for now. So we'll see.
hell yes. Oh my gosh.
She would be an interesting opponent, indeed. I would not know how that might go. I have not seen all of her
All
skills
that
as
she
of
can
yet.
do.
Indeed. Respectful opponents, friends.
Alright. Is there anything else anybody wants to do? Seven, you said how far you guys are from? I would say about like maybe like an hour and 15, maybe
No,
30.
I was saying from each other. Like,
Oh,
could
from
we
each
all
other?
hear them talking?
Why do I feel like we're in
Um,
like a line?
Yeah.
Horses need a bit
yeah.
of space too, don't they?
I would say it would
Flippity
be
cloppity.
I would imagine Sir would probably be in front with Cream. And then who wanted to take middle? And who wanted to take end?
I think Makara be middle.
Middle?
Okay,
Okay.
we'll be middle then.
I would say would you guys know this? Horse safety.
Would I
Oh.
know from perhaps being and or studying?
Yeah, because horse safety, you need to be a certain distance away from a horse. Uh, let me flex my horse knowledge here. When you're
Jen, a
riding,
horse girl?
so when you're riding a
Hmm.
horse,
She
the
is.
distance that you need to keep is if you're walking behind a horse, you can see their feet kind of in line where their ears are on the horse that you're riding. So you use their ears as guide points of how far to stay away from another horse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. They need enough space in case they were to like kick or whatever.
Yeah.
Or get spooked. You want to have enough reaction time.
So I would say, yeah, Zoe probably would know this.
What's
7.
7?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have you make an intelligence check?
Yeah, I'm the smartest there is.
Yeah. And this will also determine if you hear their conversation or not. Nat 1, you're on the horse's ass.
Oh my
no.
god.
My horse is sniffing their ass. Why do you keep doing
God.
that?
Nice!
All around? No, I'm not.
Get too
Oh
many
my god,
colors.
he's so intelligent right now.
Yeah.
He's so intelligent.
It's
Glasses.
that dream.
Yeah, the horse does this subconsciously. It kind of knows the distance, and you're far enough away where you're at a safe distance. I would say a little too close, but
You can get closer.
Wait, did I
No,
have
we
to
don't
roll
want to get
too?
close.
no,
Okay.
no. How loud were you guys talking? Just out of curiosity.
Well, she's not screaming, so
So, I would say you guys would hear some parts of it, kind of like the louder parts, but it's kind of hard to understand what they were talking about. You know they were talking about something, and like I don't know. There's something going on between the two.
she was just. I mean, like she's talking in a loud
Yeah.
voice,
Yeah.
but like not too loud, since it is loud when they're galloping or like they're
Yeah,
walking.
like they're walking, you hear the
Yeah, crunching.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying that from Seven's perspective of the conversation, you would hear like a few words, but it's not enough to make out a conversation.
We're not making out.
Oh my god.
What? What?
Sheesh.
We're not making out.
The horses?
Conversation.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's a shame.
I'm so confused. You say you're not making out?
Yeah, the conversation. You can't make it out.
You can't make it out. Okay, that's where my confusion was.
Ba-dum-bum.
I'm stupid. Anyways.
Yeah.
Mm,
Definitely didn't do that on purpose.
yeah, sure.
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 Anyways.
Anything else anybody wants to discuss while on the move?
I imagine Sterling like trying to. He's like, if anybody were to look back at them, you could visibly tell that he's like trying to come up with something to talk to Seven about, but he's struggling, and he ends up just not saying anything.
Do you think someone would notice?
Let's
I
check.
don't know. Is Seven even paying attention?
Yeah, he's the sheriff.
Paying attention to steering
make-
the horse.
Going yeehaw.
It's basically perception or insight, whatever you choose. Do you perceive Sterling's like size as he's trying to come up with conversation, or do you like?
He's like
Get
doing
the
the thing where he opens his mouth. He goes, oh.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Sterling also holding on to like the reins, or is just Seven and he's like
I got a 10 for
holding on to the
perception.
seat?
Man, 7. You're noticing that Sterling seems like he's trouble breathing.
Mouth breather.
Yeah, he's a mouth breather.
Yeah, I turn around. Okay. I turn around. I look at him, I stick my little feather fingers up his nose real quick.
Oh my
wait,
god.
stop.
Oh no!
What? Oh my gosh.
Sterling like sneezes them out. Oh my god, it's like a cartoon.
There
Yeah.
you go. All better.
So it's like
He notices 'cause-
rubbing his nose. Like, what
Ew.
was that for?
Sound like you're having a hard time breathing.
No, I was fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
Never
you're
mind.
fine. But can you breathe?
Yeah, but I could
Sounds like a
before.
threat.
Can you breathe?
How about now? Choking you. No. Oh, no. You help me out. It looks like you're struggling breathing, so just want to make sure your nose wasn't like full of dirt or something.
I appreciate your concern, but I was fine.
I'm listening. I'm watching.
Okay. That's it.
And that's it.
Them.
And they sit awkwardly in
And
silence.
Scene.
And scene.
And scene.
Credits roll.
All right.
Fade to black.
Is there on the last stretch of travel? Does Cyril and Jaren want to say anything to each other?
I think Jaren is just trying to survive.
He's just one brain cell. Don't
His-
fall.
His first experience on a horse, he gets like almost bucked
Bucked.
off. So he is holding on to Cyril. He is sweating. He is like,
You know, this
shaking.
is something a little bit of my horse experience, and I imagine Jaren doing the same thing. Is did the bucking of the horse cause the saddle to get loose? Are we starting to slide a little sideways? Are we going sideways on the saddle here? Yeah,
He's like, oh my god, am I centered? Like,
was I the reason why Cyril couldn't like take control of the horse?
I bet Heath could have
Oh, this
lowered us better.
oh
like, I
my
wonder-
gosh.
rode a horse before. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe he'll glance back at like the
I would
others behind him
also-
really quick, and then like
Yeah.
go back to gripping Cyril.
Yeah. If you want, you can make an insight check to see how tense Cyril is while holding on, because she's definitely visually looks fine, but you're actually holding onto her. I want to see if you're able to notice
Yeah,
if
And I
how
think
tense she was and how startled or
he
rattled
would,
she was.
like, is she mad at me?
Yeah,
Is this
yeah.
my fault? 11.
You think it's your fault.
Oh man.
You think it's your fault. You think she's
Like,
mad
I
at
bet
you.
she would have been able to ride fine by herself.
Yeah, she's like, it's all my fault.
I'm a
As you
newbie.
ride in silence. So pretty much the only ones who were having a nice chat were basically Zoe and
Me
Maria.
and Macaria, yeah.
Dude, you guys had an actual friendship chat.
I know. Dang.
Increase the party event.
too.
We gotta
Um,
figure out, because I know what she wants to do with the one guy in regards to the town, but we do need to figure out who's the. I don't know if we got the governor situated finally for sure.
no.
Oh, for the
remember.
coup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
cookie.
we still
You
gotta
guys
deal
had
with that.
talked to Sildar, and he said he might be able to do something about it.
So we can ask him about that when we
Yeah.
get back.
So checking on
You
Nesnar and then
did-
checking on Sildar.
I do want to point out you did talk to Sildar, and he said that he'll mention it to the Alliance, but technically this is out of he himself can't step in, and this is a like he's not a resident here. He's gonna be moving on Gundren is better. And
Do you better by the time we get back?
who knows?
I mean, we also
Um,
did talk to the farmer guy, the orchard.
Yeah.
Orchard.
Yeah,
dude,
and
I
then
forgot
the
his
orchard
name.
lady, orchard guy, and then the lion shield lady said she was pretty interested. But
But she looked
yeah.
a little too interested.
hey, some people are just fed up with the way the government's.
Or is she power hungry? Is she gonna abuse
Yeah, I'll
it just
talk to
like the
her.
last mayor?
talk to her.
Yeah, we'll have to figure
I
it
don't
out.
fucking know.
No.
These are my NPCs. But basically, these are kind of all the thoughts that you guys have while kind of heading into town and trying to get back into gear. Um, I I do want to point out, so as you guys are kind of walking down the path and get closer and closer to Phandalin, and the sun kind of goes up to its peak, and by the time you arrive there, it's a little past noon. And you guys walk up like a little path hill, and a verb familiar here because you've walked this several times by now, and you see kind of the opening valley of Phandalin. The town is still there. For
Okay,
those who
good.
are wondering, the town is still
Good.
there.
Gods!
Not burned down.
You kept saying that the town was gonna
A
be
huge
gone.
crater.
Yeah. And we will have you guys arrive back at town after the break.
Yay! Break time! Everyone go use
Okay,
the
nice.
bathroom and grab some water, stretch
Yeah,
your
I gotta-
ladies, and grab
Yeah.
some snackies.
Hydration and unshrimp.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
god.
Oh, unshrimp.
Oh,
Somebody was shrimping.
I kind of forgot like who knew about the Heath situation, that Heath was like, dying.
Yeah, I'll do a little bit of a recap during
Okay.
the yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Eee.
All right.
All right, we are back.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
All right.
I like how
Welcome back.
on stream, one of the most recent things is just piss wiggles.
Yeah, piss
Oh
wiggles.
dear.
Piss wiggles.
And
Don't
you
worry
don't
about
get the context.
Don't worry about it. Alrighty. So, where we left off from the break, the party had finally arrived to Phandalin. And as you guys kind of walk closer into town and you see the familiar roads that you've traveled several times before, I do want to point out the townfolk have been continuing to rebuild the town, and what looked like as a very like poor, rundown, small town that you guys originally arrived at, it looks like for the most part, from all of the damage that the Red Brands have done, and with the Nothic as well, the town seems rebuilt. The repairs seem to be finished. People seem to be walking by. There's a little bit of a kick in everybody's step. Like things have been good this past, month for the town. And things seem to be returning normal for a lot of the town folk. And as you kind of walk in with your horses, you will catch the eye of some of the town folk who seem to recognize you. And they kind of wave at you, but they don't necessarily start a conversation, just kind of continue on their own business. I do want to point out, as you guys are kind of walking in towards the kind of north part of the town, on your way, where are you guys heading to first, actually, out of curiosity?
Wait, where's Gundren and his
They're
brother?
in the Stonehill Inn. Yeah. they're in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Stonehill Inn.
I probably want to go to the inn first then.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Makara says. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
I think I would want to drop by the inn to see
Yeah.
if I can talk to him.
Yeah, which is
Let me know if
on
you'd
the
like any
on the way.
assistance with your
Yeah.
drow thing.
I'm like
I would-
struggling to get Phandalin to show, but I'm gonna be working on that for a sec.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would.
yeah.
No
a
one is
word.
just imagination.
I walk off with my horse. Can I do that? My horse listen to me.
Oh yeah, are we
Make
still?
a
We're still
handling check, and do
we're
know
still
that
on
you
the
do
horse?
have Sterling on the back of it.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know he's there.
Yep.
All the better. Anyways, I want to head to the Barthon's
Provisions, which
I
is on the
wanna-
way. It's on the way to the inn.
Oh yeah, of course.
So it's pretty much the first house that you cross by to go there. I do want you to make that animal handling check.
I
if
did.
already.
Very
So yeah,
high, it's a
I
high
have
roll.
the channel muted.
6.
Yeah, you tug on the horse, the reins. The horse doesn't budge. It's following the rest of the horses.
Thank you, horse, for not staring me
Not
away.
letting him wander.
I know.
Sterling, you watched as Seven moved his hands to the side towards the Brofamiliar's provisions with the reins, and the horse shakes its head and then continues to moving forward.
The horse was in control this entire time.
Honestly. Alright, there you go.
Yeah.
I was just testing him.
Feral.
Yeah?
Excuse me, Josh.
I do want to point out, as you guys are walking past Barthman's provisions, you recognize one of the passerbys as let me pull up my notes.
Okay, God.
You recognize her as Trelana Stonehill, which is the innkeeper's wife. And she seems to have something kind of with her hands, kind of like some you would assume as some kind of supplies for the inn. And she sees you guys on your horses, and she starts walking up to you, and you immediately notice that she has this kind of look of concern and worry as she walks up to you.
Concern and worry.
Oh.
And
is she coming up to any of us specifically?
I
Or
would
which
just
horse
say-
is she going towards?
I would assume she's going towards Cyril since she's in the front.
Ah, okay, that's fair.
And she's also gonna just assume that the horses are gonna stop, that you guys have full control of those horses. And so she's gonna walk up to me. She's like, "Oh, I see that you guys are back." And she's going to kind of she's gonna look up to talk to you guys since you guys are on horses. And she's like, hey, so Sildar had returned last night, and I believe he's asking if you guys had made it to town. I'm not quite sure, but he looked like he wanted to talk to you guys about something pretty important.
I see.
Mention what?
No, he didn't. He just looked a little worried. I'm sure you guys it's something fine, but you know, it just took me off by surprise why he seemed pretty insistent in wanting to talk to you guys.
Oh. Maybe we should check in with them first. Where's he at right now?
Oh yeah, he's back at the inn. I told him that if I ever, got to see you, I'd probably lead him to, direct you guys to him. He should be at the inn.
Okay, well that works out nicely. We're heading there anyways.
Okay. I guess welcome back, but I guess you guys go talk to Sildar and we'll catch up, I guess. See you around the inn, and yeah, feel free and keep an eye out for Pip for me. He's still a troublemaker.
Will do. He kind of gives a wave.
Righty.
All right. And I'm assuming you guys head towards the inn.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys pull up to the inn, you also quickly realize, where do you put your horses?
Oh no.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, no one said that.
There's not really like a, what are they called? A stable?
The stable. There is I believe, the inn also does have like a little mini stable towards the back. So you guys awkwardly kind of go, "Oh wait, that's right."
We like bring the
and-
horses to the doors.
Door.
We're like, wait a minute.
Um, yeah, you guys kind of awkwardly kind of go around back to the inn and tie up your horses, and they do have like mini stalls for the horses with water troughs, usually for overnight stays. I do have to point out, you take all of the stalls, except for one that you could assume is Sildar's horse.
This is our inn now.
Already?
Mhm.
We've claimed it.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you said there was another horse
Yeah, there's another horse.
for the taking.
No! 7, we're not stealing a horse. We already have 3. And we could barely manage
But-
them.
Why don't we just take that horse like we did with these?
No, that is different.
Do we know for sure that it's
You assume.
it's
I would say that's the
probably-
most logical.
That horse
conclusion.
needs. That horse looks like it needs friends.
No, we can't just take any horses we see. At least the ones that we took is because those robbers, they kind of deserved it. So
And
They're
they're dead,
dead.
so
they're also dead. So we couldn't just leave those horses out to die in the. I guess they might have survived.
Start a new
who
herd
knows?
out in the woods. Totally not dangerous.
Or die.
We're giving them good lives.
Well, at least they're useful.
Dun dun.
You can tell where everyone's priorities are.
Yeah, Makara attempts to get off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys all get off your horses and you put them kind of next to each other in their stables and tie them up so they don't go anywhere. It's easy enough to do. So you guys head over to the front of the tavern and step on in once you guys are ready.
Yeah.
All right. So as you step in, the kind of familiar smells and sounds of what the Stonehill Inn that you guys have grown accustomed to kind of greet you. And people there are kind of just chatting away, eating their lunch, and you see the occasional familiar drunk individual at the bar day drinking. But you do kind of walk in, and you do not see Sildar in the immediate lobby of this inn, or the tavern part of the inn.
Oh.
Excuse me, I'm sneezing here.
Bless you.
Bless you. Is there anyone we do find familiar besides the drunk people?
Yeah, you see kind of the owner of the inn kind of going around serving people some food, and he kind of sees you. He's like, "Oh, I see that you guys are back. Sildar wanted me to mention you guys that he's upstairs in his room. So just let me
Oh.
know if you need anything."
Oh, thank you. That was easy. Glad I didn't have to ask. I don't remember where his room is.
His room was like
I
the
think-
closest room
Oh, okay.
to the stairs, I believe.
Who is leaving?
Didn't we have like a thing?
Yeah, we did.
It's somewhere. Let me see if I can find
It's
it.
in the it's in like
I think it's in the recap images. No. Oh shit.
campaign images? No. Steam-ass? Steam-ass.
Was it in the? Oh.
No. No?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Let
I
me
was
just-
right. Yeah,
Let me
so it's
grab
in the stairs, the closest to the stairs.
Yeah. There we go. We got it.
Oh god.
We got it.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So before we go upstairs, I think Makara's gonna ask the owner if Gundren and Nundro's around still.
Oh yeah, they should be in their rooms. I saw Nundro kind of down for lunch a little bit earlier, but I haven't seen Gundren for the day.
Good to know.
Oh.
Thank you. I guess I can check in on them later.
Mm-hmm.
Up and stuff. I mean, we've been gone for a while, I guess.
Yes, I mean they do seem like they would travel, so I just wanted to make sure they're here. I mean, if they weren't, I would just kill Nesnar if he's not dead yet. She whispers under her breath.
All right. And with that, I imagine you guys take your lead upstairs.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys go upstairs and you find the room that you remember Sildar from staying, some of you, are you sure this is his room? I think so. And you kind of knock on his door and you hear kind of some shuffling and from the other side of the door, and you kind of see Sildar, and he goes, "Oh, thank God, you guys are here. Come on in."
Okay.
Why do you sound so
And I guess I'll just
concerned?
shuffle in.
He's like, I by any chance were you guys in town during this week?
No, we just arrived.
Okay, so okay, and you can kind of see he's like kind of stroking his hair and his what's left of it. He doesn't have much hair, on other than his beard. And he's kind of like, he looks stressed. Like, I do have to admit that he looks very stressed out, and he kind of goes, he's like, so I arrived into town last night and I went to go check on Gundren. I don't think he's okay.
What do you mean?
From he just seems, and you can kind of see he's kind of like doesn't want to say it, but he's like, from what Sister Garrelay has been telling me seems to be talking in his sleeps and seems to have these really vivid nightmares, and she thinks it's due to the events and the stress that he experienced during Crackmore Castle, but I don't know, he just doesn't seem like himself. I even before you guys left, when I was with him, he did mutter to himself quite a lot, um, and even now I feel like it's worse.
Oh.
Word.
Has he dealt with Nesnar yet? What to do with him? I suppose he is a cause of his PTSD, along with his.
I mean, Nesnar is still in jail. I have some people from the Lords of Alliance coming to collect him, but they
Oh.
won't be here for until a few days. But
And Gundren is okay with you collecting him?
yes, I mean, the Lords Alliance is always, there to, make sure those who do wrongdoings get their rightful punishments. But let's just say I don't think Nesnar is on Gundren's mind at the moment.
Oh, then what else would it be?
And he kind of just sits down onto the bed and kind of puts his hands kind of onto his face, and he kind of like rubs his temples a little bit, and he's like, from what I've heard from Gundren, I think it's Wave-Echo Cave.
I was gonna say, wasn't Nesnar acting kind of crazy because of the cave? I wonder if it's a similar situation with Sildar. Gundren.
Excuse me, just kidding.
I'm sorry, all their names, I keep getting them mixed up.
So you're saying Gundren is experiencing these symptoms and Nundren is not? Although it seems like Nundren was there longer.
I mean,
Should we
like
give
Sildar is like,
Gundren a visit?
I mean, you can, but I just want you guys to make sure you guys are prepared. He is my friend, but I think the way he's just not the same.
Are you saying he's being erratic and or hostile?
Like a doctor.
I mean, he even says he's like, I'm
Dr.
no
Macario.
doctor, but he's definitely troubled.
Well, this is not in my expertise. She's just kind of trying to think if she cares enough to check up on Gundren. Because I think what's on her mind is like...
More to...
Killing Nesnar.
She says, the drow must die.
Jaren's gonna kind of say this aloud, but like more to himself, and he's gonna be like, I wonder if this might have something to do with how Keith and I were switching a bunch.
Huh. What do you mean? Wait, do we hear? Jaren? Do we hear Jaren?
I mean, he didn't say it
to
aloud.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he does that thing where like he puts his hand to his like mouth, being like pondering.
Okay.
Saying aloud.
Well, I mean, I guess we can use the staff on him if we need to.
On Gundren?
Yeah. I mean, seems like he's having trouble sleeping at night. He's muttering, apparently.
I mean, there might be something like magical going on, maybe, especially if it's with the cave.
Quite possibly. With the dream staff? Is that what we're seeing about using?
Yes.
I do
What
like
if
that.
stuff starts happening to us?
I know, I'm a little worried about that. Using that dream stick can be really dangerous.
Well, that is true. It
Nah.
well, it
Take it
seems like
from
the
me.
cave was
Seven.
quite.
You and Jared got so hurt the last time you guys were in there.
Yes,
Well, I'm fine.
apparently you were bleeding from the nose.
But I'm fine. I don't see anything
Yeah,
wrong.
barely.
Well, we did meet Tamora there. I
Oh,
wonder if we can ask her about the cave.
are you in good standing with this goddess? Because if not, I am not stepping near this temple.
Also, how do we know that she's tied in with
Uh,
with what's happening with the cave?
Well, it seems like she does have reach in this area if there is a shrine for her, so mm, I don't know. I don't trust these goddesses. Or at least I don't trust a goddess I do not know.
Sildur is like looking at you guys like, what's going on? Like, this is way over my pay grade here.
Maybe we should go take a look at Gundren for ourselves and see if we can figure out what's going on with him first.
Yeah, well, thanks for letting us know, Sildar, of your concern of your friend. We will see what we can do. Although we are not doctors, some of us did have some terrible experiences in that cave.
Yeah, no, definitely. Just please, I still think my friend, even though he's troubled, just please, he's still my friend. And he actually is gonna go walk over to Makari and he's gonna hand you Gundren's keys to his room.
Oh, he's locking his room.
He,
he's locked in there.
I locked him in there.
You locked him.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he that bad?
Be careful.
All right. Anyways, Kara gives the keys to Jared.
Oh
Peasant
my
told
okay.
me.
He's gonna head over.
It's
To
because she
Gundren's
knows
room,
that
then.
Jared's the tankiest.
Sterling's gonna follow.
Alright.
He's
So you guys
getting ready for a fight.
walk over to the
He's
door, yeah.
as he kind of approaches the door to Gundren's room. He's gonna kind of put his ear to the door and see if he hears anything.
You hear sound of like mumbling. That's like the most obvious thing. You can hear Gundren just mumbling to himself, and you hear the occasional like shuffling of something and maybe something falling and the sounds of paper kind of fluttering a little bit. Um Mostly just the mumbling.
I think we should let him know that it's us at the door, and so he doesn't like ram us, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. Good
I
idea.
mean, Sildar did lock him in here. I assumed that he would be angry about that. I mean, I would be absolutely furious.
Jaren kind of knocks at the door. Hey Gundren, it's us. Jaren and the rest of the party you had hired to check out, get your equipment or something a while back.
Yep, we got your equipment.
Your buds.
And just out of curiosity, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Your buds.
It's me, the boys.
Your homies are here.
21.
Oh shit.
All right. You hear the mumbling kind of stop, and you hear Jaren, but there's no sound of like anybody trying to go towards the door.
He's like, Jaren will be like, okay, I'm coming in now, and he unlocks the door and kind of slowly, peeks in and like opens it as he kind of slowly makes his way in, cautiously.
Alright. And as you guys open up the door and you see go in Dundred's room, the room is completely disheveled. Objects, paper scattered everywhere. Gundren's kind of sitting on his bed mumbling to himself, and he doesn't quite seem like he notices that you guys came in, and he's kind of like mumbling to himself, and you kind of hear the occasional Jaren, and like continue the mumbling, and you will see that a lot of the papers also have like these really dark drawings and sketches and stuff like that. Yeah.
Can we tell what the sketches are of?
Make a investigation check.
Can I check, like, do one too?
I
No,
have
go
no
ahead.
fucking clue. Wow, those
Yeah,
are
these are-
definitely
these are-
scribbles.
Those are scribbles.
Those are scribbles.
Cripples of a madman. 19.
Sterling does not have very much artistic vision.
Jaren and Makaria, you recognize these drawings as almost identical, if not similar,
Where you guys at?
to Nesnar's drawings in his journal.
Oh.
These are like circles and like kind of looking like weird openings and streams, and it's weird. It's the same stuff that you remember in Nesnar's journals. Cyril, can I have you make a perception?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Bit. Hold on.
It's all right. I know. But up bump. All right. There's one drawing that kind of catches your eye, and it's hard to tell because Gundred's not the greatest artist. But something about it seems kind of familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, continue, guys.
I'm just like, Gundren, what is happening here?
And upon you saying something, Gundren just goes still. He
Oh, no.
quickly turns his head towards you guys, and
Oh.
this is the eyes of a madman.
Oh, no.
And he's going to dash towards
Oh.
Makaria because you're the one who said something.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
And he's
Oh,
going
no.
to pull out a dagger.
Oh,
my
no.
god.
Oh, no.
And he is gonna try to attack you. Like he's gonna try to tackle and stab you.
What the heck?
Dagger, dagger fight part 2.
Oh god.
Can
Great.
Jaren try to grapple him as he's coming towards Makaria?
I mean, this is a very small room, so this quick motion would have happened fairly quickly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I am gonna roll an attack. He is not proficient in a dagger, so I don't think he gets a bonus other than his
Oh,
dex.
great. Second time
So-
being stabbed in this hotel.
Oh my god. This hotel is
In.
bad luck.
Hey.
This inn is bad luck for us.
Does 17 hit?
She
What the?
She.
I think so. Let me check. I think it does, right?
Hard.
pretty sure that one does.
Alright. I am gonna roll. Yeah, I think it's 17.
Yeah, it hits. My AC's 15.
Yeah,
Apparently.
So, all right. So he's
Yeah.
going to make stab you for. I need to grab. Sorry, my bad.
I wish it was me.
I realize.
Quick, Makaria, grab 7.
Me shield, me shield.
Meat shield. Sterling chuck 7 at Makari.
That's
That'd
gonna
be
be
hilarious. That'd be
that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
All
Actually,
right.
sorry, excuse me, sorry, my
Oh my
bad. Minus that is a 5 points of damage. I forgot.
Okay, 5.
So that's 5 points of damage. Yeah. So
I think what she's gonna do is like try to block it with her staff so it grazes her arm.
so he kind of goes for the chest, but you're able to like deflect a little bit off of your staff as it kind of just slices into your arm, and he kind of stumbles past you, Mikaria, as he kind of whips around, now surrounded by the party, but in his eyes, surrounded by enemies or something darker.
Oh god. Can is Jaren still gonna try and grapple?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's gonna try and
Yeah.
grapple.
If he is,
Yeah.
can Sterling assist with that?
Yeah, make a strength check.
Both of us?
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Jaren?
Actually, Jaren with advantage,
Yeah, that's what I was
since
gonna
he's the
say.
one initiating it, and then Dundren is normal. Okay.
How did we do the advantage on like the roll thing? Is it
ADV?
ADV
Yeah, ADV.
space
ADV.
D20?
It's D20 space ADV.
Okay, and then plus one.
Adva.
Adv.
Adva.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
I
You have to
that
put
wrong.
the
I took that
modifier.
wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Oh, on the outside?
No. It's basically D20 plus 1 ADV.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
No.
ADV.
Ah.
There you go.
Oh, ye.
Oof.
10.
Uh,
Yeesh.
you and him rolled the exact same.
Oh my god. Do we go
Ooh,
again?
They're struggling.
And
again?
you grab onto him.
Struggling in
kind
the
of-
middle of the room.
All
You-
3
you
boys just fucking
Yeah,
wrestle.
you both take his arms, but he's not going down, but he's not going anywhere. And he is gonna try to release his arm, the one that's holding the dagger. Odds are even, guys. I'm thinking of an odd or even number. Which one do you?
Odd.
Even.
He's gonna take his hand off of Jaren's hand, so the one that Jaren's holding, and that's gonna be a strength check.
Okay. Do I need to roll
Sarcasm.
again or?
Yeah, roll another strength.
Okay.
And this time without advantage because it's just you or one hand.
I typed that wrong again. God.
You
my
fool! How dare you?
It's alright.
I keep
And-
using the
Oh my
curly
gosh.
brackets.
Oh my god, Jaren, please.
Yeesh.
Jaren.
The
The emotional damage has been
So
affecting his
basically,
strength.
he releases his
Hitting
arm,
bracket.
and it's hard for you guys to keep a hold of him because he is significantly shorter than you guys. He is a dwarf, so he's
Oh,
gonna
right, I forgot
rip
about
out
that.
his hand, and he's gonna push Jaren away. As he kind of goes in and tries to punch Sterling in the face.
Oh.
Bro!
Actually, I guess it would be punching you in the chest because he's short.
Oh yes, that's
Can't reach
true.
my face. Ha!
Sterling is tall.
That is
Sterling
a
is tall.
10 to hit. That misses.
That misses.
So he kind of like punches you, but he's just not in the right angle. So you just feel the impact into your gut. It kind of knocks a little bit of the wind out of you, but it really doesn't do much. from that.
Sterling just goes, Gundren, calm down. We're friends here. We're friends.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh shit. Okay.
I like how everybody else is like, "Whoa, what's happening?"
Oh, just take it easy, man.
That's a 0. A 1 minus 1. A 0.
To you,
I'm determining whether I should bear up or not.
I specifically am an enemy.
I think Makari wants to like knock him out.
yeah. So to you, Gundren sees you
For days.
Whoa, just take
as
it easy,
this
man.
abomination. He doesn't see Sterling. He doesn't even see something humanoid.
Oh no.
He is seeing something twisted, dark,
Yes.
and unhuman.
Can Sterling like make that connection? Like, can he see that?
Hey, make an insight check.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And I detect magic.
Yeah, you could use to detect magic.
Of course he rolls high.
Okay.
This
And
fucker. I hate him.
Yep.
All right.
Since detect magic is just instantaneous. You don't see magic per se. But you get like maybe like a shimmer of what you've seen at Wave Echo Cave. Just a shimmer.
Okay, I'm like, okay, I guess Zelda is right because what I think he is being affected by Wave Echo Cave or whatever curse is in there.
Gundren kind of pushes against Sterling, saying, "Let me go, you monster!"
Oh.
Is it possible to dispel magic on him? Or try to dispel magic?
Good try.
Okay, I have one free one.
Can Jaren during this time try to grapple again?
Yeah, go ahead. Make another strength check. With advantage since
That's not
Sterling
right
is
next to
holding him down.
Okay, I tried dispel magic.
Use the panic.
You
Oh
cast
my
that
god,
magic.
Jaren.
It doesn't seem like it took an effect. There isn't really any magical spell or ability that takes hold.
Sterling is going to cast Calm Emotions.
Good one. Good
I
one.
do want to point out, Jaren, with the help of Sterling and stuff like what's kind of in the line of order of things, you are able to restrain Gundren and calm emotions. I believe that just is instantaneous, and I don't think I'm required to roll anything if I remember correctly.
It might be a wisdom.
It's a charisma saving throw.
Oh, there we go, charisma saving throw. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while.
It is. It's a one action, but we're not really like in combat, so I'm assuming
How
against
about a
14.
15?
Oh fuck! Well, all right, it didn't work.
He ain't calm. Your magic doesn't seem to take an effect. Whatever is affecting him, it's a bit too much for your magic.
I think someone needs to knock the sense out of him.
Did someone say knock the sense out?
Oh god.
No.
Evan pulls out the mace.
No. I was thinking like maybe punching him.
Well, why punch when I can swing?
You might kill him.
No.
Ooh,
This
actually,
whole time he's like, "Demons, be gone, gone, be gone,
Demons!
do you think using detect thoughts might work? I can see what he's seeing.
If you want, you can use detect thoughts.
Let me check the spell.
I do
Not a
want to
thought in that
say,
man's head.
detect thoughts is more of a penetration, kind of going into his mind, rather than altering.
I mean, it would give
No, I'll save it.
insight, but
I think I should save it.
Okay.
I'm just like, I don't know if she wants to levitate him or not.
Float. What you guys gonna do? He's gonna continue to struggle. Make another strength check. Whoever wants to take the lead on that, with advantage.
Well, not in my regular form, maybe.
What's happening?
17.
Yeah, you're still holding him down. What are you gonna do, guys?
Can Makari kind of like hit him with the
staff?
Yeah.
Make a strength check. With advantage.
Okay. How do I do that?
Do 1d20 plus your strength modifier, and then space ADV. All right, yeah, no, that's easy enough to do. You kind of bonk him, Rolly. D. I would say 4. 1d4. Let's see how hard you bonked him for. Okay. Yeah, he gets bonked, but he's still up. He's like, "You're not gonna get me this time, demons!"
Oh God.
Demons!
And he's gonna go for another strength check. Whoever is manning that.
Oh my
rolling.
goodness.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm like, we're not demons. We're the one that saved the Nundro.
Make a perception check. Not perception. Persuasion.
Ooh, 21. Nat
You're fine.
20.
Yeah, you're pinning him down.
What's happening?
So what's happening, guys?
Aw, damn, I don't have any persuasion.
Yeah, it's not enough. And
I-
he's like, you can't, trick me with your lies, you demons.
Yeah, I do
Should
not
someone get
have that
Nundro?
skill.
I don't know, where is Nundro?
Could I find him by smell?
Speaking of, actually, you see Nundro walking out of his room
Oh,
and kind of rushing over to the group.
okay, good.
Nundro,
he's
what is
like-
happening with your brother?
He's like, I don't know what's going on. And he kind of sees his brother kind of.
He stabbed me and is calling us monsters.
I
What
don't
happened in
know.
that cave?
I don't know. And you can kind of see he's kind of like shocked, but Zoe, you would probably do the most
Insight.
perceptive. Yeah. Zoe, also make an insight check just because of how
All right,
perceptive
can
you
do.
are. But Jaren, you could also make an insight. Also, with that nat 20, you kind of have restrained him enough where he won't be able to move for a while. Oh! Huh! Huh!
Hmm.
Interesting. Oh! Oh no! You missed a bracket.
Bracket.
Oh.
I
I
don't know
would
anything.
say yeah, you notice with Makari, you would notice that Nundro looks concerned, but it's more of like, oh, his brother's freaking the fuck out. But Jaren and Zoe, you would notice his eyes look at his brothers and then they look at the drawings and then you can see like a spark of recognition,
Mhm.
but he looks back at his brother in more concern.
So he hasn't been in this room.
Yes.
I mean, we'll try not to hurt your brother too much to calm him down, okay?
And he's gonna kind of like crouch down to his brother and he says, Gundred, you need to pull yourself together. These are the people who saved you. These, they're here to help you. And he's gonna make a persuasion check. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. He rolls a fucking nat 20, you guys.
Oh my god!
Yay!
Brother.
Nundro to the rescue.
And you can kind of see Gundren being like, he recognized Nundro, and he kind of goes, he's like, Nundro, the demons, they're everywhere. And he's like, you need to calm down. They're gone now. They're gone. And you can kind of see, even though Gundren is the older brother and Nundro is definitely more of the mature brother, though they're fucking old men. So they're all old men, but you can tell. But you can kind of see that, the more nurturing side of Nundro, as he kind of like calms his brother down and he like says to Jaren and Sterling, I'm like, I think it's okay. I think I got this. Gesturing that you guys would help him up. You don't need to
Okay.
restrain him. Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
Cautiously, Jaren's gonna help him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
bed or something.
Gundren doesn't react or like anything. It's almost like all of that tension and confusion and anxiety, now that the adrenaline is gone, is kind of taking a hold of him, and you can tell he looks exhausted. And Nundro kind of leads him back to the bed, and he kind of pushes some of the sketches to the side. And for Zoe and Jaren, you can see there's a little bit of hesitation there as he takes another glance at them before brushing them to a side. And he kind of puts his brother and he says, Gundren, I need you to take it easy. Nobody's here. You're safe. you're just take it easy. And you can kind of tell that Gundren is kind of like closing his eyes due to the exhaustion. And after a little bit, Nundro's gonna making sure that Gundren is now calmed down, at least for now. He's going to take a look at you guys, and you can see his eyes are filled with worry. And he says, "I'm so sorry you had to see that. I
Oh my god.
I honestly don't know what got into my brother. He wasn't like this yesterday, or
That's
and I would say,
Insight.
yeah, I would make yeah. For those who want to, can make an insight check.
Okay, I'm.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh dang it, Jaren.
Jaren, stop worrying about your own things, Jaren.
I know. He looked earlier. Why can't you tell him again, Jared?
He used his
so-
one brain cell for that one check.
Yeah. Sterling and Makaria, you both noticed that Nundro seems to be hiding things. He's not telling you the full truth. Something about him saying that this just happened and doesn't know what happened to him. He's not telling you everything.
Okay, Makara's like, well, it seems like this week we have heard that Gundren has been bad enough to be locked into his room.
And you can kind
So-
of see he's about to like deny it. And he takes a look at you guys and he's like, I think maybe we need to talk. I'm gonna make sure my brother's okay. Just meet me in my room in like a minute or so.
All right. I guess we should probably lock him in his
Jaren's
room
gonna
in case
do-
he stabs a civilian.
No.
Sterling is gonna
Jaren's gonna
wait
give
outside the door.
Nundro.
Mhm. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. He grabs the key from, I believe it was Jaren.
Yeah.
And he kind of let you guys walk out and you close the door behind him, and after a little bit you see Nundro coming out. And were you guys just waiting outside of the room?
Sterling was waiting outside the room in the hallway to make sure he doesn't try and dip.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
were.
And he goes, "Oh, I should have expected this. You guys are gonna wait in the halls anyways." And he kind of closes the door and he's like, "I think my brother is gonna be fine." And he kind of turns and locks the door and puts the keys into his pocket. And he's like, "For now, he seems to be listening to me. So I guess I'll check in on him in a little bit. But all right, you guys, I think," and he kind of like beckons you to follow him to his room.
okay. Let's go see what he wants.
All right,
Do that.
I'm
Alright.
following.
Alright, so like sighs, and then like she's like, trying to stop the blood from like dripping.
Oh, that's right. Here, Makaria, let me help you.
Victoria's like,
Started
"God,
bleeding out
does
over
anyone
there.
see me bleeding here? I know I'm wearing black."
It all just happened so fast.
Seems to be
Sterling
a
will
common
cast,
theme with
Cure
Makaria.
He'll cast Cure Wounds on Makaria to heal her up.
But
Your
yeah,
mending hand.
it's just a scratch wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
oh my god, we really are same brain cells.
Same
here.
brain cell.
I know. But yeah, so you guys walk into Nundro's room and he kind of sits at the table and he goes to offer you guys a seat and just realize there's only one other chair in the room. And
Seven takes the seat.
and so he kind of just like goes, "Sorry, I would offer you guys more seating if I had more." But it's since coming back from Wave Echo Cave.
So did you go back again?
No, we did not. But I think the time that we were there, uh,
But didn't he get out earlier than you?
yeah, and that's why it's so strange. And
Seven chimes in and says maybe he's feeble-minded.
Did he go see Nesnar recently?
no, he actually didn't.
He hasn't seen him at all?
No, Gundren has just been kind of honestly, he's been drinking in the tavern, recovering. He says there's nothing better than ale to. But it happened just a few days ago when he was telling me that he's these dreams, and he said that he's been having them since he's been to the cave, and they're getting more and more vivid. And honestly, I think it's affected his mind.
Have you
Well,
been having dreams?
And upon mentioning that, you can kind of see the hand that's on the table kind of clench into a fist. And he goes, like, you can see his mouth like kind of going into form the words no, but he thinks better of it. And to be honest, yes, I have had it as well.
Shoot. Well, can I also detect magic on him?
Yeah, you could use detect magic, and you see the same shimmering sparkle of what you've seen at Wave Echo Caves and what was around Gun as well.
Uh-oh. Does that
Can
mean
we
that
see it?
he's gonna start?
Oops.
Does that mean that he's gonna start acting crazy too?
Well, it seems like it is affecting him. And can I tell if my party mates and I are fine?
Yeah, actually glancing around, you
Yeah.
see most of your party's fine.
Most?
Jaren's not.
Oh.
He has the
He's
shimmer.
also. Oh. Oh no. Makara puts like her hand over her eyes and forehead, like forehead, and she's like, "Great, I should have seen this earlier, or I should have checked earlier, but I wouldn't have known." Okay, Makara's like, "Give me the keys, please."
The keys?
To who?
To Nandro, because
Nandro.
he taught the groom keys.
Oh, I mean, I should be fine. Honestly, I've been having these dreams for months.
I know, but it's better to be safe than sorry because
What?
I see the shimmer on you too.
I mean, I can. I mean, it's just dreams, and I mean, they're
I've seen
absolutely.
what they've done to Nesnar.
And you can kind of see he's like he doesn't want to give the keys. He doesn't want to. But he's like, I mean, if you can see it, wouldn't you know how to way to stop it?
I mean, I can see it affecting you, but we don't know what is this magic or curse that's affecting you and Gundren and Jaren. And
Me?
Jaren?
What? Me?
oh yes, there's sparkles on you too.
Jaren
that
looks like
mean?
increasingly worried. We have to fix this.
But I think everybody else in the party is fine since I'm not seeing anything yet.
Are you saying Jaren is also having the dream?
I don't recall having any dreams.
Well, I guess Keith would know more since he was out.
Keith?
Don't do this
earlier.
to
Oh,
Poor Jaren.
we need to save Heath. Is this
Ba-dum,
what Heath is
ba-dum.
Nothing during the trip.
Um, I would say, just for the sake of brevity, and I guess detect magic also determines what type of magic it is.
Okay.
This was pretty much ever since you guys left the cave.
Oh, and then I keep forgetting what the magic was for the cave.
Shoot, what is it called? You know, by a quick little web search. Ha 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 ha. I should know these things.
It's okay.
Right. This is conjuration.
Conjuration. Okay.
Conjuration. Yeah. And Nesnar, or not Nesnar, Nandro, fucking N. But so Nandro is gonna be kind of looking over to Jaren, and he's like, "Well, if you're affected, have you had the dreams about the calls back to the cave?"
No, I haven't had
Nothing?
anything
Like
out of the
a
ordinary.
no green brazier, no weird call, nothing?
Well, it
No.
doesn't help that your dreams are weird to begin with, since you are kind of, doing the due to
I wonder if I
having
can ask
to.
Keith.
You wanna go ask Keith?
Can I ask Keith?
Yeah, go ask Keith. How you ask him? Just out of curiosity. Just
Um,
for narrative sake. How do
they
you ask Keith?
they can't read each other's minds, right?
No.
So
No.
Is he just gonna think really hard?
He's gonna
I
say
think Karen's
it.
gonna kind of like turn and then be like, kind of mutter to himself, almost
in a
to like,
quarter.
yeah, and just be like, Keith, if you could hear me, have you been hearing whatever this call is?
I like how he's muttering just after we just experienced Gundren muttering to himself.
Oh man, Jaren's gonna start losing it too.
Oh
So it's
my fucking god.
side,
Are you serious?
just
All of a sudden you just hear Jaren go, "Fuck no."
That sounded like he.
Oh my god, he answered.
Oh, okay.
Jaren? Does he like yell that?
It's like louder than his muttering.
he's like muttering and then out of nowhere, fuck no.
Oh my god.
Jaren, are you okay? All right, guys, we might have to grapple Jaren too.
No, he's fine.
It's fine.
It was not fine.
Sterling's like rolling up his sleeves, getting ready to go. Round 2, electric boogaloo.
It was just Keith saying no, he hasn't had any weird dreams.
I've never seen you do that before.
Me neither.
Do you do this often with Heath when you're alone?
Um,
I didn't know you can communicate like
no,
that.
really?
Can you talk to him?
Maybe once in a while.
Ah, fascinating. Well, Nandro, it seems like, since I guess we haven't been in that cave for as long as you and Gundren has, maybe it's not gonna take effect soon, because it seems like you just started having these dreams, like, maybe, I don't know how long you've been in that cave.
I mean, I've been in that cave for months, and I mean, I've been having the dreams ever since me and Gundren first came to the cave, and
Wow.
this was a while back. But it's, I mean, I do have to admit it, every time I have this dream, it seems a little bit like I'm getting closer to the voice,
Oh.
but I And he
So-
kind of holds back.
Wait.
Yeah. Yes.
She's like, do you have a god that you associate this dream or voice with that tells you you have to do something?
No.
Oh, okay, great.
It's not necessarily a voice that's calling. It's more of a feeling.
Oh, it's a feeling, okay. And it is leading you to a place in the cave. If you could map it out, where in what area do you think it is leading you to?
I mean, I always see like a small little green brazier in my dream, and I think maybe it's because of, and you can see he's like hesitating, like he doesn't quite want to say what's next.
Uh, continue. I mean, if you can.
I mean, we
Because
just want to be
Insight?
able to help.
we've been traveling a lot in that cave, and we've probably seen almost every stretch of it.
Mhm.
So we can maybe pinpoint an area if you tell us.
Make a persuasion with advantage.
Who?
Very persuasive, Jaren.
What? Oh, am I supposed to like?
No. I was it was just making me laugh. I was like 2.
Ooh.
That is sorry, Makaria. I thought you said 2, and I was like, very persuasive.
No.
16. Okay, 16. I was gonna say, I was like, Jared, you poor boy, you can't roll well
He
today.
gets a +9 in his persuasion.
I know he's a persuasive
So
boy,
he
so
should
that's
have
why I'm
gotten a 2.
surprised.
Sheesh.
I know, but yeah, I mean that's high enough, Mikaria. And he kind of looks at you and looks at your group and looks at Jaren, who was just talking to himself and being like, "Ooh,
Like,
me."
maybe something is wrong.
There's yeah, no, but he's kind of more thinking along the lines of like, I guess they also have equal stake in this as well, if Jaren's also affected. And he kind of reaches into his side patchel that he has on his hip, and he pulls out this small gold and green rune out of his pocket or his patch, and he says, This is just a hunch, but I've been having the dream since I've held this, and it has a image of a green brazier on the coin, or not the coin, the rune, and he kind of holds it up to the party to show. And sure enough, it's like a dull coin with like a little bit of green decorative pieces that kind of shape in the form of very simplistic drawing of a green brazier. And he's like, and in my dreams I see the braziers, so maybe this has something to do with it.
Well, it definitely looks like something. Seth, I'm like, who would know about this stuff? Is that like a religion check or like a history check?
Arcana.
Arcana.
Did Gundro have a rune like this?
No, but he held on for a while.
Let me take a look.
Yeah, go also make an Arcana check.
This brain
Mm-hmm.
can do a lot of thinking.
Yeah, this brain.
Would
Mhm.
Seven be able to like just identify it?
Mm-hmm.
By
Holy
This
Shit!
fucker!
Oh,
I
shit!
hate
Oh,
him.
naturally.
I hate
Oh,
Seven so much.
Sterling, you look at it and you go, "That's a rune."
That's a
You
rune.
don't know what the fuck
That's
that is.
definitely a rune.
That's
Can't
a rune.
confirm.
That's
It's a
Sterling.
rune.
sure.
Yeah.
So let me show you how it's done.
Makaria looks
I
at
hate
it,
him.
and you can see that there's like significance to it, but this is nothing drow related. This is kind of out of your knowledge of the
Yeah.
arcane and it doesn't seem necromantic if which is your specialty. Fucking 7. You look at this shit, and almost those little gears in your head spark. It's almost maybe your dream was what is to come. As you look at this rune and you almost get the sense that this rune's magic. This is a magic rune. And it's something not of this plane. I don't know why you know this, but it's not of the material plane. It's otherworldly. And it's something about it's pretty special. And with a fucking nat 20, fucking
+5.
I hate
That's
Seven.
right.
He's so stupid. I hate him.
You would recognize this during your time in the Wave Echo Cave, going through the Forge of Spells. You run number in one of the rooms in the cave. There was a green brazier that you guys dipped your weapons that granted them
Oh,
Oh,
magical
shit.
ability.
I do remember
That's
that.
right.
Oh.
I personally remember. Sterling does not.
I
And
don't think
7 now.
Jaren was out during that time, so
Yep, and Jaren was not out during this time.
What? Did I dip? Did I dip anything in that?
Yeah, you dipped your dagger in there.
Yeah.
I did my arrows in there.
You
Yeah,
did.
you did.
everyone
Weapons in there.
dipped like a little.
Everybody dipped a little
weapons.
bit, yeah. And it gave it
Yeah.
like a +1 to your damage.
Huh.
Probably.
It was like a
Uh,
plus 1 holy damage, no, or something like that.
Was that
Uh,
was it
Plus
It
1
was
temporary?
just
magic.
damage.
I think
Yeah,
it
it was temporary, like
Yeah,
for a
it
few
was
hours or
It
temporary.
something.
made your items also magical.
I think
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
radiant.
But
It was
it only
radiant.
lasted. Yeah, it was. I think it might have been radiant.
Yeah.
It all I know is just it made your weapons magical,
Uh-huh.
and it only lasted for a few hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what we don't
child's
remember.
play, dude.
Yeah.
Of course I'd know where this is from. I remember.
Okay.
What do
Nundrin
you
looks at
mean?
you. He's like, "What is this strange bird?"
It's magical,
Mm-hmm.
and it's mine now.
Oh my gosh.
Do you
my
swipe it
God.
from him?
I swiped it from
All
him.
right, you
He
swipe it
pockets
from
it
him,
as he like
Oh my
looks at
God.
and
it.
he says,
Cle-
"Okay."
Clearly, you don't have the knowledge about this item, and I don't think you should be holding on to this.
I mean, I guess this will also. I mean, you obviously seem like you know what it's connected to. I wasn't able.
So
Gundren as well.
what is it, Seven? Do you remember in that
Uh,
bird brain of yours?
yeah. Back in the cave. Back in the cave.
Oh, I forgot
The
one little thing. And within that 20, I will pull 7 into wisdom.
Okay.
Whoa!
Ooh, it's a whisperer.
Ooh.
Well,
In the meantime, um, what's everyone doing in the meantime?
Hmm.
well,
Karia is still like, trying to get answers from Seven.
Girls ruminating while trying to pay attention.
Oh yeah. Where has Cyril seen that the drawing before, or at least whatever it was a drawing of?
No. I don't know, but I guess she does.
I think because Karia had the notebook from Nesnar, and then she also gave it to Cyril to look at
Oh yeah, I was looking at it.
the cave, like when you guys came back, 'cause she took it from the from him.
I remember she looked at it.
Yeah,
I
like
will
his drawings and
say
stuff.
that the specific drawing that Jen was talking about was not in the notebook.
Oh, so
Oh.
maybe it's just still
Is
looks
one for
similar,
Gundren,
So Gundren just drew it?
and yeah,
but they're
Gundren
not
had drawn
similar.
it, and he has similar drawings, but this
Mhm.
specific one is not similar to the ones in Nesnar's book.
One
Oh.
of these things is not like the other.
Yes. But then for
But
some
it does
reason
look
Cyril
familiar.
knows.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay,
back.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Sorry. 7, relay your information if you want to.
Oh, she doesn't.
You know, as a little time passed by, I'm staring at this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I am gonna tell the group, it's like, guys, we should take this back to the cave.
Well, where in the cave?
And why?
Where the one bowl of juice was.
The bowl of juice?
Oh,
Of
shit!
juice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What?
That's
How
too
do I
far
feel like
in.
we shouldn't put the rune into the bowl of juice?
Bad feeling
Oh,
about the bowl of
That
juice.
gave me bad feeling.
That bad
Dude,
juju.
but that's where it's from.
Mm.
It's like returning an item to
Return
the
the
rightful
slab!
owner. Yeah.
Return the slab.
We do know
Um,
that there is a horde of undead.
Where
Can
we left.
Sterling's gonna
Well-
turn to what's his name? Fuck, is it Nundro?
Nundro.
And he's gonna
Face.
ask, is that like feeling telling you to take this back to that bowl of juice?
Honestly, I've not been very clairvoyant with my dreams. Maybe this is why it's been affecting me slower. Honestly, I just know it just wants me to go back to the caves.
Return
Okay.
the slab.
Either way,
I
I think we should investigate.
Yeah, we should definitely go back, though. What we
Yeah.
do with that?
And then I could dip this into the bowl.
Oh my god.
We should maybe wait on that, but
Maybe we need to figure
that in
out
our
what
minds.
this is
Well-
first. What is this rune
Yeah.
anyways? Like,
Seven looks at Sterling. He's like, I don't know if we can wait.
but the
Why
thing
that?
is,
Oh, this thing is cursed.
It's cursed.
well, that
What
makes a
kind of
lot of
curse?
sense.
The kind of curse that, like, well, it kind of makes you like him. Like, the crazy guy.
So
Right?
you're saying that unless we return
following
this to that,
That's kind of what I got a little bit
Does that mean that wait?
from it.
Is it whoever
I think.
holds it?
Well, yeah, like, check this out.
Did Gundren have that
Um,
on him for a while?
yeah, that's what Nundro said.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I somehow missed that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
no worries.
That's not good.
Okay, well, I guess
Yeah,
now
so-
Seven is affected too. Then how is Jaren and he's affected by this? If I don't think they've ever held this moon, did they?
I don't think so.
You don't know what he's touched.
Yeah, you're
I
you're
don't
like,
even
grubby-
know what
wait,
you
grubby
want.
hands.
Wait, should we check out does Jaren, do you have anything like this on you?
Like the
yeah, like the
Right.
rune.
Looks like-
I mean, do you usually check your pockets to see what he has taken or not taken?
I mean, usually he does when he does come out. He'll like see
Mhm.
if anything really big changed.
Mhm.
And
Last you remember, nothing too much.
yeah, last
different.
I remember, nothing really changed. Didn't have anything new.
Int- Well, whatever it is, Jaren, you are cursed. I guess now Seven is also cursed.
Oh dear.
Well, I mean, it is whoever has it, so like, if Jaren's already cursed, maybe he could hold on to this one too.
Well, I don't think that's a good idea, considering how unstable they have been.
Yeah.
I wonder if holding it will make like
He'd come back.
the
Mhm.
Jaren like swap like
I know,
crazy.
right? Yeah, I mean they were already pretty messed up by that cave while
Maybe
we're
we'll
in
become
there.
a hybrid.
Yeah.
When I
Phil,
open
do
one
you
of those.
wanna-
I
Do
know.
you want to hold this?
No, you should keep it in your that bag of yours. That
You know what? I bet you that
Oh,
curse won't even
true.
work if it's in my bag.
It might be safer to just leave it in there if it's. I mean, if you're not actually touching it, you might not get affected. Maybe.
I mean, that bag is very useful for storing things, I suppose.
You know what? What can go wrong?
So much. But
As he puts it in his bag explodes. Just kidding.
Okay, it seems like the item that you have been touching is cursed. And can I check if the same glitter ghost comes out of that rune?
Oh,
I already put
yeah.
I already
When
put it in my bag.
you okay, how fast did you put it in that bag?
As soon as I said put it in the bag.
I feel
All
like we
right.
were already. You were like holding it out for the longest time, though.
Yeah. Okay. Mikari and 7, roll a 1d4 just to see who's faster and like the order of things. Okay. All right. Yeah, 7 put it in the bag before you can look at it
Okay.
properly.
I'm just like, damn. Well,
No need to look. There's no need to look.
I think. Well, do we recall when where the area is because 7
Of
says
the
something about the juice, right? Weird juice.
Okay, so knowing 7 and weird juice and bowl and kind of thinking back on the cave, and you kind of think about it and you're like, could be like the weird forge where the floating eyeball was, and maybe he's thinking the eyeball was the weird eyeball juices. Oh, but the thing is dead. Maybe it was the crystal that we saw from the statue. Oh no, wait, that collapsed. And you kind of racking your brain, and then you kind of eventually think about like, oh yeah, that green brazier that we saw kind of near the back end of the cave, like super far back. That might be what juice is 7's talking about.
And it's a brazier.
Yeah, it is a brazier. It is a brazier.
Translate 7.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh no, it's so far back in the cave. That's where we teleported that whatever spectator back to its realm. Okay. Well, it was definitely guarding something. I can definitely pose as the whatever magician again, or whatever. What did I pose as? It was
yeah, you posed as his as like a another wizard of the
high
area.
wizard.
Yeah, high wizard.
Okay.
All
It's
right.
and Mikai's like
all coming back.
to
My vacation mode. Dusting the cobwebs.
Yeah. She turns to Nundro and she's like, we know where your dreams are taking you. I mean, at least I think I know. We've been there before, and it's not a great area, and it's going to be really dangerous.
Oh, you are the adventurers. I guess my rune is in great hands. Just to be frank, I just hope that whatever you guys are gonna do is gonna help my brother, and I guess by proxy, me and your friend there.
Yes, I hope so.
I honestly, it hurts seeing him that way and makes me really scared that I might be that way.
So,
yeah.
Maybe you
so
should
will
lock
you
yourself up in
give
the
me
meantime.
the keys and I'll give it to Sildar and maybe he can keep you two in check because he cares about you two a lot.
How about I take the keys to Sildar and we work it out?
I don't know about your tone of voice, so it's
okay. I guess what I'm saying is I just spent several months being the
Ah,
prisoner of Znesnar.
you're right.
I really don't want to be prisoner again. Even if it's just
Yeah,
like
but
casual house arrest, I
Okay.
really don't want to be.
well, this isn't a choice. Hands up.
Okay, Seven. As much as I do enjoy that type of lifestyle, but I feel for Nundro, and we did save him. I think he should make the decision, although I think we should be there to make sure you don't back out of this because it is the safety of, the civilians in this inn.
You have a dwarf's pride, and you should know dwarves have the biggest prides of all. I will talk to Sildar. And I
Like,
think he's has the best of nature to realize if I'm going off my rocker.
okay. At least for the key for your brother's room, like, did he take that key or did
Yeah,
or
he
did...
has that key. He has that key.
Well, at least for your brother's room, I think we should return that to him since he lended that to us.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes. Well then, I guess it seems like I don't know how much time you have, so nor do we
I sound
have.
like filled with worry.
But it seems like it took a few months. Well, you took it after your brother, right? And how long was that in between?
Like a week ago?
You took it a week ago from your brother,
Yeah.
and he's had it for months.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess it seems like you might have some time then. Okay, then we should.
Bakar is like
God
calculating.
damn.
Seven looks at Sterling,
Huh?
She's
trying to
like,
get his attention secretly.
she's trying to think about like how much money is it gonna take
gonna
to
cost?
convince her to go back to
She
the
says,
cave.
I'm not doing this for free.
Are
Yeah.
Seven's trying to get Sterling's attention?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking,
I don't think Sterling's looking at you. What are you doing to try and get his attention?
hmm.
He was just staring at you.
Vicaria like stares at Nando, and then she stares back at Jared. And then she looks into the Gundren's room, and she's like thinking really hard. And she's just like switching glances.
You kind of like, this is just a moment of quiet as everybody's like exchanging glances between each other. And be like, so when are you guys going back to Wave Echo Cave to figure this out?
Okay,
We could probably leave tomorrow.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, I
yes,
think
I
we
think-
have a little bit of business
Tomorrow?
in town.
yeah.
I think. Were we still gonna check on Nesnar?
It seems like
I was like, it's one of the end names.
yes, Nesnor. So you're okay with the guild taking Nesnor? You don't want me to revenge you in any way, I can just
Honestly,
him
if
out.
I wanted to, I would take revenge on the sick bastard myself. But I mean, we are people of the law, and we have to respect the laws of the town.
Makara goes like
Yeah, Kara wants to kill, indeed.
Alright, I mean,
Here, hold on, I'll do something quick. Nope, he does not notice, so he's not gonna say anything.
yeah. She's like, oh well, you're right. We are people of the law. She tightens her fist.
The Arthur fist.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Kara's like, I think. What kind of I can't remember what kind of like magic the one you said was. Like, what does that do?
Conjuration?
Yeah. What does that?
Conjuration is oftentimes used to conjure up some in the name. But it's also like summoning magic, portal magic. It's going from one plane to the other.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She's all like, okay, well, I did feel that the mushroom area and that area did feel like the plains was weird. So, yeah. Is there a
You
library in
seem
this place?
he's like, you seem like you know more than me. Honestly, I was just there for the treasure, and I think me and Gundren got our heads, things are way over our head here. So honestly, all I care is just that we make it out of this with
Your mind's intact?
yes, to put it lightly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It seems like Sildar cares a lot about both of you, and we are. She looks at Sterling's like good-natured people.
Grits her teeth.
Just Sterling, really, and Zoe probably, and Cyril. Well, Cyril's kind of like neutral too, so maybe just Sterling.
Yes, Sterling.
We will see what we can do as quickly as possible, but I don't know how long we're going to take. And I don't even know if we will survive. So, we will send you a message. If anything.
I'll send you the invoice later.
The invoice later. He goes, yeah, sounds good.
If we make it out alive, that means you both owe us your lives. So just keep that in mind.
I will pay you guys respectively.
Great. And she looks at Jaren and I was like, and she sighs. As she looks at Jaren.
What? He's like, what?
Nothing. It's just I'm not gonna get anything out of Jaren. But I'm like,
what?
I'm just like, I can't.
Oh my god.
I can't charge E. He'd kill me.
She's all like, I guess this should be.
This is charity work.
Yeah. She's all like, I guess I like them enough to make sure they get through it
Like,
alive.
they'll owe me a favor.
Fine. But you owe me. Like
Yeah. And she's like, Jared, hope you'll be okay. Thumbs up-ish.
Oh, thanks.
Let's just maybe book a room and deal with this tomorrow. Yeah.
Alright.
What time is it right now?
it is 2:00 in the afternoon.
Is there any?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
really?
still pretty early.
Is there any libraries in this town or no?
There's a children's library
Oh.
in the small section of Bartleman's provisions for the children.
Oh, damn
Well,
it.
I
Kids books.
It's like one of those
If
neighborhood
anything
reading
would have-
libraries.
You know,
Oh, the community one?
Yeah.
I feel like if anything would have books on stuff, it might be the church.
you're right. I think we have to go see
Sister
Church.
Caroline.
Sister. Yeah, I'll be standing outside if you need me, but yeah,
All right.
I don't want to step in there.
She went religion. Gross.
No. No, thank
Not-
you.
Not right now.
I did my time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And as the group kind of steps out of Nundro's room, leaving him kind of to ponder about his thoughts and potentially the fate of his brother and himself, we're gonna end the session there. And we'll figure out what you guys do next time for the rest of the day, and potentially we're gonna do the next day afterwards, and when you're gonna go to Wave Echo Cave. Who knows?
Yay!
Back to that
The
way.
return. Part 2.
Back at it
Electric
again.
Boogaloo.
Exactly.
Boys are back again.
The
Yeah,
boys are
the
back
boys
in
are back in
town.
town.
But the back of down.
My goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, Heath is dying, and now Jaren's dying too?
Dang.
Sheesh.
Inside.
Dang.
Sheesh.
And
said I was-
potentially 7
Dang.
Potentially
now.
seven.
Potentially
Yeah,
7
potentially
too.
7
No,
now.
7's safe.
That's okay. If 7 dies, it's fine.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Sterling doesn't think that. I do, though.
I know. I know.
Makari probably doesn't care, but then I care.
You're like, wait.
Like, it's the
Oh, I
opposite for
care.
you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you to all those who watched or will watch. Keep an eye on our Instagram for updates for our next stream. We usually stream on Fridays, sometimes Sundays.
Yeah.
We'll give you guys a notice.
Yeah.
Very short notice to make sure to turn on those post notifications. Hee hee.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Ew.
All right.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh my god.